boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Going to work. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. We going to work. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. The morning shift starts now.
See that trail of puddle? It look like blood. And I don't know what it is, That's why I said car shit. I ain't finna look at it.
This is 32-year-old Mario, a neighbor in the quiet neighborhood of Ottawa Hills that had called police just minutes ago, reporting something he couldn't put into words. A morbid, dead-like smell was coming from the basement of his house, something that was leaking blood.
No, she ain't even go down there. This is me. Okay. Yep.
Boy, we starting out like this. We starting out like with little Mario. What his name? That's his Mario. Do we think Mario guilty? Off top. But before we get into that, welcome to Hump Day edition of the One's Detective Agency with your boy UnoDaOne. Hold on, I've been rocking this black for a minute. Let me change up this color real quick. Let me switch up the color really fast. Yeah, let's get some yellow going on, nigga. How that feel? It feel good to you? How you feel? Are you excited and ecstatic for having another day, another chance to be better than you were on yesterday? If you were, put the praying hands in the comments. Hey man, it's your boy UnoDaOne. This is the One's Detective Agency, the morning shift. You are the morning crew, the world's finest, the most intelligent, the most badass detective agency on the planet. That's you. Thank you for being here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm not finna talk you to death today because we finna get into the work. I'm ready to work. It's hump day. I ain't do no kind of humping. Yeah, I said I ain't do no kind of humping. Did you do some humping? I ain't do no humping either. We ain't doing no tripping. We ain't doing no tripping. We finna get into this roll call. We're about to get into this roll call and get this show kicked off. We finna get it underway. Before you get into the roll call, to let me know that you are here, hit that heart emoji right here, the top one. Hit that 100 times and put in the comments present. Y'all ready? Welcome to work. Let's go. Bernice, is this the right area for the roll call? Where the paper at? Let's see who had the job. Who? Is Parental here? What about Leroy? Did Leroy bring his country at? What about Sheikah? Is Sheikah here? Oh, they don't work in no more. Well, I just want to say, welcome in. This is the morning shift. It's your boy Hanset. I'm back. Welcome to work, detectives. Bernice, did I do that right? Bernice!
Roll call.
Welcome. It's my girl Muff in the building. Muff, how you feeling? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. I know your road dog ain't feeling too hot right now, but God got her. You feel me? And I'm glad you here. Hey, Santiago. Good morning, detective. I hope everything was good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. There she go. Hey man, send some hearts, send all purple hearts to my girl Shell. Good to see you in here this morning. Kick your feet back a little bit. Relax. Because we need you here. We need you. Okay? We love you. Hey man, say man, Kurt, they go my bro. What's going on? It's good to see your face in the place. I hope everything is smoothing out. Good to see you, brother. I hope everything is well. Truck, what's going on, big dog? Thank you for rocking out with your boy yesterday. Thank you for going over there, kicking it with that boy Ace, man. You know how it go, man. I always love to see my people doing what they do. Man, ain't no need to hate. It's only room to get this paid, and that's what I'm trying to do. Thank you for coming through. Hey, you say good morning, detectives. Good morning. Oh, you in Jersey today? What that weather looking like? Hey, Leslie. Hey, boo. I hope everything good, your way. You in a good place and in a good space. We finna get this case kicked off underway. My girl Loving in the building. I wish I could see y'all smiles, man. You know, smiling make me feel good, man. You know what I'm saying? When my people feeling good, I'm feeling good. You know. Hey, and we got a birthday. One of our team members' birthday. Uh, Detective Cherie, her birthday. She's the resident twirler. If you want to learn a two-step, a line dance, get with Cherie. She'll get you right. She's a twirler. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Hey, another fellow driver. Yeah. Truck on the road. Kurt, you and Truck be tearing up that highway, man. Good morning. That's me. Truck said, good morning, good morning. Cindy, hey boo. How are you? Did you rest well last night? I'm glad to see your face in the place early this morning. Juice, what's up, brother? You all right? Good to see you, man. My boy in the building, man. Yes, sir. Good to see you over there kicking it too, bro. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I love when we go over there because that's how we build. Everybody get bigger and bigger and bigger. That's what I'm trying to do. There's enough money to go around. Hey, Cindy said, that's Michelle. Good morning, good morning. That's that girl, It's Modesty. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope your day has started well and you are on the way. Hey, me either. You ain't get the hump? Yeah, you need to just kick your feet up. Ain't no humping going on. Bro, we gonna make it through. We gonna make it through this thing. Ain't nobody humping around. Sing it, Bobby Brown. Hey, man, there she go. Virgo twin. Hey, boo, I hope everything good your way. You and V having a good day. Y'all started off the day on a good note. Hey, good morning again, detectives. Welcome in. Welcome in. She done went to that vert. This VOC, my boy in the building. What's going on, brother? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place, good space. Thank you for the taps. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, we in here. We in here. The Ashwagandha boys in the building. I took me some last night. I'm feeling real groovy right now. I'm feeling real balanced, you know. Hey, man, Shell. Hey, let me see. I talked to everybody, I think, because I'm ready to hit this intro and get into this case. Y'all ready? It's hump day today, man. It's hump day. We doing our thing. I think I've talked to everyone. I haven't missed anyone. You guys are just speaking to one another. Trav, welcome back. Hey, listen, Trav joined us yesterday. Great energy, great detective. He will be a great part of the family. This is day 2. You clocked in. Now, Trav, you're official detective. Welcome to the team, OG Detectives. Welcome my brother Travis to the team. Trav, make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Hit the drop-down menu. Select all. That's how you get your work schedule. 9:05 a.m., 9:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when you clock in. Welcome to the team, bro. Yes, sir, Ski. Let's see. We got new people in here. Then my girl go sassy. Yes, sir, Ski, my boo in here. What's going on? What's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, the Gonda boys in here. Ashwagandha boys, we in this day. Drex, what's going on? Hey, you saw the new report? For real, no cap. I'm gonna say something. Y'all about to be mad at me. The charges that he was convicted on was not supposed to get him that much time. I think they got upset because if we gonna be honest, did he really beat that charge? He beat it. I'm talking about like Michael Jackson beat it. We'll talk about that a little later. Hey, but thanks for letting me know, Drex. I'm about to go look that up. I appreciate that. This ashwagandha gonna make it. That ashwagandha, boy, that ashwagandha is the real deal. Don't let nobody tell you no lies. Hey, y'all, I've spoke to everybody. Y'all are getting warmed up. Let's go ahead and get this case. Welcome to work, detectives. Morning shift starts now.
Here this morning, police are looking for a
The
suspect,
only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases.
4 masked men get out and
Look
run
no
for the store
further
with
than the
guns.
Wands Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The One's Detective Agency. With your captain, UnoDaOne.
Welcome to the One's Detective Agency. I'm UnoDaOne. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's get to work. Got some bad news, detectives. Got a little situation. The Comcast people just came to my door and told me that the internet may be down for about 2 to 6 hours today. So they're about to shut it down. I'm hyped too. I'm ready to get into it, bro. Like every time that we try to, build, it just knock me down sometimes. But we ain't doing no tripping. Cause it is April Fools. And I'm just finna get into the case. April Fools!
What the police will uncover in that basement will shatter the very peace and minds of everyone living in Grand Rapids in ways no one could have ever predicted.
Missing, look, they're saying this is what she was wearing last. They're looking for this girl apparently, and apparently it was last with him Thursday night.
Okay.
Is this something got to do with this shit?
We in here, y'all.
Going into the body, I mean, is that,
kind of like, I don't know, like blood or like stinky. Put that mop in there, it's not stinky.
The HQ is different than
That's some person.
That's gonna be her killer.
you gotta stay busy, don't you?
Huh?
You gotta stay busy, don't you?
Pretty much. Oh, yeah. I can see some skin in there, so let's bet everybody back out.
Little did authorities know that single phone call was about to launch the most
I don't think we had a lot of cases in Michigan, have we? Maybe 1 or 2.
shocking investigation of their careers. One that would span multiple crime scenes, dozens of hours of surveillance footage, and force them to uncover secret after.
There she is. Hey, Faye. How are you? Everything good your way? You in a good place and in a good space. I hope everything is shaping up your way for today. Come on in. It don't matter. You here. I'm glad to see your face in the place, shit, mate. I'm always glad to see your little picture. I say, there she go, that teammate right there. You on warrants today, okay? Is that cool? Come on in. Get in here. Get in here. You're the first late detective to come to my office. You know what? It's not my office anymore. It's your office now, late detective. Desk duty. And clean it up in here. Looks like a pig's been living in here. Welcome in, Faye. Let's get
haunting
to
secret, all leading straight to one of the most twisted and sadistic minds they had ever encountered.
Called 911 to get her help. He panicked and decided to do what he did.
Who was that? Who was James?
Around 9 p.m. on December 2nd of 2018, when officers pulled up to Franklin Street, they were met by the man who had made the call, a downstairs tenant named Mario, who had seen just enough to know that whatever was under that
Well, I'll be John Brown. It's my boy OG in there. I already spoke to OG. OG came in. He's speaking. He's saying, hey, Muff. Hey, OG. We didn't see Muff in a minute. I'm glad to see my girl.
tarp wasn't supposed to be there.
So who are you looking for?
Nobody. Listen, the thing is, well, we can walk back here.
Y'all should go look back there.
Yeah, I want y'all to come see.
That's him and your girlfriend.
You know that kind of strange. He do some weed and all that.
This is his house.
Hey,
Yeah,
LG, let me say it. Nobody gets killed in
Is he there
Detroit.
right now? Do you know?
No. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Nobody gets killed in Detroit. They just take long naps, bro. They just take long.
And for the last couple of days, our apartment just had this real bad smell, you know what I'm saying? And she been telling me go in the basement for some time now. It's this house.
Don't worry about it.
But, so, I go in the basement to check the pipes, see if the sewage that flooded or something.
Yeah.
It's nothing, but it's a tarp at the end of the stairs if I stepped over it. But when I come back, I'm shining my flashlight, and it looks like the blood is leaking from under it. And I ain't gonna touch it because I don't want to lift that motherfucker up and see none of that.
So, what we got right now, according to Mario, he's smelling something in the basement. He say, babe, I'm finna go downstairs and check what's going on. I know that damn septic tank done backed up and he got damn. He get down there, he don't see nothing. He step over a tarp that in your basement that you don't even know it got there. Are we putting the cuffs on Mario yet? Detectives, are we putting the cuffs on Mario? Hey, let me find out that Cannibals Trail said, hey, the Brandon case is getting crazy downriver Metro Detroit. Man, send that to me. We need to review that. He was dumped in the river and found floating just recently. Damn. All of them donuts. Yes, sirski. What's up, IG11? We in here. Late detectives getting a write-up. Write their ass up, Drinks. Write them up. Let's get back to the case.
To Mario, in the days leading up to the discovery, the neighbor had been acting strangely, lingering in the basement and visibly on edge. As more officers arrived on scene, they soon realized that they had walked right into an active missing persons case.
So, who are you people?
We live upstairs.
You live upstairs.
We live downstairs.
I mean, we live downstairs.
Is Ashley here?
Who is Ashley?
That's who's missing.
Get that money.
That's who the girl was talking about. That's who they.
Well, we don't know that she's missing. We don't know that.
Sure, she ain't under there. I feel bad.
So they been smelling it for sure.
She's not missing. Let's just be clear about that.
Okay. That's what the lady said.
Yes, I know. It sounds like there's a lot of drama going on, so we don't want to jump to any conclusions. We just want to make sure, because
maybe it's a deer. I don't know.
Right.
Not Mario. I don't think Mario neither.
Yes. There's more to it. Yeah, the mom is looking for her because she is willingly hanging out with people she shouldn't be hanging out with. And
just 3 days earlier, 31-year-old Ashley Young had been reported missing.
Oh my word. A young white lady missing in the black male's house. How did she get there? How did the tarp get in the basement? How did you not know that this body it had to be decaying for at least several days before the smell started to linger through the house? How did you not know? Well, I'm gonna say, you don't go check in the basement. I don't go in my basement all the time. I don't. So again, I'm gonna ask, do you think it's Mario? Back to the case. Let's get it.
By her mother, Christine. A Kalamazoo native, Ashley worked at a call center, was enrolled in college, and was known by everyone who knew her as someone with a genuinely generous spirit. In later interviews, Christine explained that they both planned to meet on Thursday, November 29th, to co-sign Ashley's new apartment lease, when she suddenly stopped
smoking. I don't even have to put you on desk duty. When you come in like that, you say, I know, it's desk duty. So you know you're on the warrants. Welcome in, bro. We got a crazy one. Little Mario, my little partner Mario, he hit me up. He said, hey, come kick it with me, come check. So I go over there. I'm playing spades. I'm just giving you a little recap. I'm over there playing spades with Mario. I'm like, him and the gal. I'm like, hey, Rio, what y'all got some dog poop around? He said, nah, man, we done let little Titan outside. He ran off. I don't know where he went. So I'm like, damn, but it's stinking here. He was like, bro, you right. You right, it's like, so let me check. So we looking around now. We done stopped the spades game. I was tearing their ass up. I was about to run to Boston. Me and my partner were about to run to Boston on their head. So he talking about put the car down. We go look to find the smell. We was looking for the smell. We done went downstairs. We done found a little tart, a little blood down there. So that's where we at. But I don't know if Rio did it or not. I know I ain't did it, but I know I whipped their ass on the spades table. Let's get back to the game.
Responding to calls and texts, even her mother's, Christine knew something was wrong, so she went to the authorities.
I called the state police post. I talked to a state police officer and I asked him, my daughter is missing. Nobody has heard from her. People that hear from her on a daily basis.
What's going on,
because we all know.
It's Westside Bro, Dade in the building. Dade is in the building. Thank you for laying that foundation. Make sure you go like that super chat, run that up so the algorithm knows what we doing over here, that we are destined to be the best. Keep commenting and interacting like you doing. I appreciate it. Love. Appreciate that, bro. Welcome in. Dade, you know you're on desk duty today. You know you're on desk duty. You're on top of the warrants. We get back to this case, man. We get back to the case.
Doesn't matter what age they are, they're always on their phone. Ashley was never not on her phone. Nobody had heard from her. So he told me because she was in Kalamazoo, that was her residence, I had to file a missing person report in Kalamazoo.
Initially, Christine's report was turned away. Ashley was an adult, and without enough time having...
Why do we have... see, y'all, let's have a little talk, man. Why is the laws like that? Why can't I report my goddamn own loved one missing for 48 damn hours? Bro, 48 hours give me 2 days to get clear across the country or out of the country. Come on, man, that gotta be... we gotta have some... I guess some correction on that law, bro. 48 hours? But I understand they were like, but if we gonna chase everybody that was presumed missing within 24 hours, we won't have enough people. Well, hire some more damn people, bro. Hire some more people. I don't like that. What y'all think about that 24 to 48 hour missing persons rule? Do you think it's good? No, it's okay. Or if you think it's trash like me, say, man, that's trash, Leave it in the comments. Let's get back to the case.
Passed, she couldn't officially be classified as missing, so Christine took matters into her own hands, reaching out to Ashley's friends one by one until a name kept coming up, Jared Chance. Ashley had gone out to meet him on the night of November 28th, and nobody had heard from her since. Christine...
So Ashley went to meet Jared. Boom. Let me go right here.
Nobody had heard from her.
I want to show you Jared's face.
So he told me because she was in Kalamazoo, that was her residence, I had to file a missing person report in Kalamazoo.
Initially, Christine's report was turned away. Ashley was an adult, and without enough time having passed, she couldn't officially be classified as missing. So Christine took matters into her own hands, reaching out to Ashley's friends one by one until a name kept coming up, Jared Chance. Ashley...
Okay. Jared was the last person that mingled and interacted with Ashley. We don't have a lot of evidence on Jared. We just got this little picture of Jared. Y'all said don't put Mario in jail because y'all didn't trust that Mario did it. I ain't putting no cuffs on nobody because I'm trusting y'all. For what you know right now, detectives, from what you know right now, is Jared guilty? Are we locking him up? If we locking Jared up, put a warrant in the comments. I need to see at least 10 warrants before I can lock Jared up. Because I ain't trying to lock no innocent man up. Back to the case.
He had gone out to meet him on the night of November 28th, and nobody had heard from her since. Christine knew exactly who Jared Chance was. Years earlier, he had broken...
Jared did it. Jared did it.
Into Ashley's apartment and walked out with her computer, her money, and her medication. Ashley had eventually forgiven him, believed he'd changed, but Christine's instincts told her otherwise.
Usually, spots on a leopard don't change.
TJ, what's going on, bro? Everything good your way. I hope you're in a good place and in a good space. Tapping in from Australia, bro. I was looking. Y'all got a serial killer over there that was ruthless. I gotta bring his case up. I was looking at that last night. My girl Gabby said, nah, that's trash. Gab, good morning, Bookie. I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. My girl must say that 48-hour thing was always dumb to me. You said they've done away with that in most places. That's good, Juice. That's good. That is great. Out the country. Out of there. 48 hours, we out, Trav. We gone. That is definitely trash. Faye, welcome in. TJ said trash, no first 48 in Australia. Hey, not sure why they keep implementing it, though. Lazy police work. I definitely agree. Lazy police work, bro. I think it's dumb as fuck. Me too. Me too. Yeah, where's Jared? We finna lock him up. He looks like he's on drugs. The cops just be on the side of the road sleep anyways. That's what I'm saying. Getting that extra money. Jared, you in trouble. Let's go ahead and lock Jared up. Y'all want to lock him up. Drop no warrants. Cuff him.
You're cuffed, detective. Cuff him. Cuff him now.
Never got a good feeling. It was like it wasn't right. There was something that just wasn't connecting.
Desperate to find her daughter, Christine tried calling Jared directly, but he wouldn't answer. So on Friday, November 30th, she left him a voicemail. Hello, Jared. My name is Christine Young. I am looking for my daughter. She was last with you. Is she with you? She needs to contact me. Tell her I'm going to contact the police department to do a missing persons report. According to Christine, Jared responded almost immediately after hearing the message.
Because Mr. Chance and I had a few conversations, not just texting, but over the phone. And he told me that they went to the hookah lounge and then to Mulligan's and then back to the hookah lounge.
Jared told her Ashley had left her phone at a hookah lounge and was on her way to get it. He then handed her the number of a friend, Demetrius Taylor, suggesting he might know.
Hell nah! Michi ain't do it. Demetrius did not do it. I was here the entire time. Now, I don't like the way they try to put you a dog for putting my name in the mix of that. I don't even know Ashley, Jared, or Mario. How y'all gonna say I did it? Huh? You a dog for that?
Ugly dog. Ugly dog. Ugly dog.
Bentley, welcome in. He guilty as hell, Bentley. Hey, OG detectives, we got a new detective in the door. Our family, Bentley King, in the building. Welcome to the show. Hope you can be a full-time detective if you join us again on another show, 9:05 a.m. or 9:05 p.m. You will become official detectives. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Hit the notification, drop down, select all. That's how you get your work schedule. Welcome in, Bentley. Y'all welcome Bentley in. Welcome into the team.
But when Christine called Demetrius, he had never heard of Ashley. With nowhere else to turn, Christine began searching on her own, combing through social media, reaching out to anyone who might know something, refusing to stop moving. For days, she was the only one looking until the night of December 2nd.
Now that's piss poor. Mama done called and told y'all my baby done been missing. Now she done been missing over the 48 hours. Ain't nobody bust no move to go check on my baby. So mama said, I'm gonna take this into my own hands. I'm gonna go look for my baby myself. I know every single parent that's in this group chat, that's in this group, in this community, will do the same thing. But what I want to do is say, why in the Sam hell was nobody dispatched to even look for my baby? It's been 48 hours. I done been on your case and nobody bust a move. I'm still out here doing the police work. That's sorry, dispatch.
So you mean to tell me, out of all the jobs in America, you chose to be a dispatch? It asks those type of questions. I heard that Barnum and Bailey Circus was hiring for clowns. Damn, dispatch is dumb.
I don't really like calling dispatch like that. I don't like doing that to 12 because it'll give a false sense that I don't like, oh, he don't like police. No, I really don't have no gripe against police if they ain't handling me wrong or they ain't handling folks wrong. But this is wrong. This is dead ass wrong. Back to the case.
1926 looks like that door that's open and
Thank
goes
you, Dave.
down
Thank you,
into
V.
the basement.
Thank
Still
you,
can't
Jules.
see anything.
Thank you, Truck. Thank you, Santiago. Thank you, Cindy.
Officers began making their way through the property, methodically scouting the area before approaching the basement, preparing themselves for what they were about to uncover.
All right, where's this? Where?
Downstairs.
Oh.
Boy,
Yeah, this is my apartment, but we
let's go let's go see what's going on. Morning shift.
All right. Any lights?
It's dumb.
I think so. You might have to turn.
I wouldn't wait no 48 hours. The minute baby gone, I'm on it. I'm telling you, boy, I'm not his. And I don't want y'all to think that I'm the toughest man in the world, because I'm not. It's somebody. Listen, I used to be a mixed martial artist. I done got my ass beat several times, sometimes twice in a day. Yeah. But when it comes to my kids, boy, I'm to the end of the earth with it. And if I got to jump off, I'm jumping. Yeah, man. Yeah, police just be, they make, with that rule, that makes me turn into a vigilante. That makes me turn into a killer. Because ain't nobody doing nothing, and nobody just gonna throw my, nah, I applaud mom.
And I don't know what it is, you know. That's why I said call. Shit, I ain't finna look at it.
I hear you.
Oh, I'm down. They're shooting at me. They just killed my
been acting weird, and we ain't got access.
I can get you just to hang out over here just in case something goes wrong.
Lord Jesus, I hope that ain't.
All right, basement is clear.
Yeah, Jason said he had to go down with his flashlight.
Oh, yep. I can see some skin in there. So let's everybody back out.
Inside the basement, exactly where Mario had described, was the tarp, and blood was seeping out from underneath it, with one of the officers noting that the whole area smelled of death. When they unwrapped the tarp, they made a horrifying
This is Mario's house. This Mario basement. He stayed there with his dad.
Inside was a dismembered female torso, but the head, hands, and feet were missing, making immediate identification impossible. But it didn't take long before they began connecting the dots.
It's like sewage, like. And I'm like, now we're going to have to call the landlord, because now they're going to have to come and fix the damn whatever, fix our whatever. So if he had bought the house, even a white floor, then he was burning it. So I'm like, what the fuck is he cooking? It's burnt, like it smelled like burnt shit. Like, it just smelled burnt.
How do you know? How do you know what burnt shit smell like? I've never smelled that. I smelled burning flesh before. I've smelled that before. But burning shit, that's new to me.
And I'm like, he finna kill us. And then after those two people came and knocked today,
like your ass was like,
it was a man. Like I want to say I don't know. He looked like maybe.
Double tap the screen. Make sure you double tap the screen. Make sure you like.
Whatever. He looked.
It wasn't the dude that was in the truck.
No, it was somebody else.
If you're having a good time right now and you locked in on the case, put the best true crime reaction show on the net into the comments. The algorithm know. Hey, send everybody here, because this is the best true crime reaction show on the net. Thank you, Dave.
What did they say to you? That was today.
I didn't knock. We didn't come. They just kept knocking. They pulled out and then they got out the car again, knocked again. But the
so they pulled into the driveway
they came
here?
to the back, banging on the door.
On the back door?
On the back door, yep.
Two unknown males, you said?
It was one male, and it was, I think it was a female in the car. This is the first car.
When was this? Yeah, today, yesterday?
Yep, it was
today. Okay, so everything...
They didn't knock on the door at all. I just seen...
On her door?
What you heard? My boy Chuck said he heard something wrong. Y'all know what to do. We gonna run it back 2 minutes. Y'all know how I go. Put them bites in the comments. Let's run this bite.
Like bite.
All right, now say
bite.
it. Say it how I said it.
That be really sound like it really feel weird, even me trying to prepare my mouth to do that. But like, I say bite, screet, bite, pipe, pipe. That sounds crazy. All right, that is a country. All right, let me do it. I said it ain't like hard enough, just back. That sounds weird.
See, I felt like you was.
This is my apartment.
We ran that bite.
And we can't go in, but we don't have access to the basement.
All right. Any lights?
I think so. You might have to turn the bulbs. I'll use my light on my.
Not quite sure about that.
See on the right side, it's like you see that trail of puddle? It look like blood. And I don't know what it is, you know. That's why I said call. Shit, I ain't finna look at it.
I hear you.
Man, he just been acting weird, and we ain't got access.
I can get you just to hang out over here just in case something goes wrong.
Lord Jesus, I hope that ain't.
All right, basement is clear.
And
oh, yep. I can see some skin in there. So let's have everybody back out.
Inside the basement, exactly where Mario had described, was the tarp, and blood was seeping out from underneath it, with one of the officers noting that the whole area smelled of death. When they unwrapped the tarp, they made a horrifying discovery. Inside was a dismembered female torso, but the head, hands, and feet were missing, making immediate identification impossible. But it didn't take long before they began connecting the dots.
It smelled like sewage, like. And I'm like, now we're going to have to call the landlord because now they're going to have to come and fix the damn soup, whatever, fix our whatever. So I guess but it smelled, and then he was burning it somewhere. So I'm like, what the fuck is he cooking? It's burnt, like it smelled like burnt shit. Like, it just smelled burnt. And I'm like, he finna kill us. And then after those 2 people came and knocked today,
Who came in?
it was a man. Like I want to say he's I don't know. He looked like maybe a Latin, I don't know, Armenian, whatever. He looked.
It wasn't the dude that was in the truck.
No, it was somebody else.
What did they say to you? That was today?
No, I didn't knock. We didn't come to the knock. They just kept knocking. They pulled out and then they got the.
Hey, my bro Drew said, nah, Mario innocent. Now his old lady, maybe. What y'all think about the old lady? What y'all think about the old lady? Because she do know a little information that Mario don't know. What y'all think? Y'all let me know in the comments. We said Mario cool, but what about his lady? Girlfriend, guilty or innocent? Put it in the comments. Back to the case.
Car getting knocked again, but the neck.
So they pulled into the driveway
they came
here?
to the back, banging on the door.
Jerry.
On the back
That's
door?
what I'm on.
Yeah.
Jerry.
2 unknown males, you said?
It was one male, and it was I think it was a female in the car. This is the first car.
When was
wait,
this?
Drake.
Today, yesterday?
It was
Today. Okay, so everything.
They didn't knock on the door at all. I just seen.
On
I
your
heard
door?
No, they didn't knock on the back door at all.
Okay.
They were just going through the garbage can. But I heard the door close. Our room is in the back.
Okay.
So I looked out the window. I'm like, Mario, come look. They going through the garbage. And I said, I'm gonna go out there. He didn't want me to go out there. I'm like, I'm not gonna go out there because somebody going through our garbage.
All right, detectives. You see, I'm keeping you engaged right now. You wake up, you and your boo thing laying in the bed. You wake up, you hear some rumbling outside. What is that? You peek out the blind like this. You see somebody rumbling through your trash. Are you going to approach them? Are you going to say something? Are you going outside? Tell me your actions after you and you see them folks looking through your trash. What you going to do? Put it in the comments. Back to the case.
So I went out there and she was like, "You seen Jared?" I'm like,
And this is an unknown. You don't know
I
who
don't
this
know her.
female.
Nope,
She was a white female?
She was a white woman, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't know. I haven't seen Jared. I just got home not too long ago. And she was like, I said,
Yeah.
why? What's going on? She was like, because.
You're right, Trev. I think
first she said he's missing. Then she's like, well, my friend is missing.
See, she got way more information than Mario. That's why I make it look like she know a little bit more than she putting on in my case.
Because they're talking about what they know, and I don't know what kind of statement she's getting, but we really want to find out the person that's the third party this time, so we need to check the Facebook.
She's who? Are we talking about the victim? How is the victim attached to the apartment? But the lady that's speaking now, that's Mario's girlfriend, and they rent half of the building or whatever.
We need to ID who that person is because they're putting us onto this for a reason. They knew she was there.
Okay.
So the better we can ID that person.
All right, the person that's all wrapped up.
Modestly said, I don't think they had anything to do with it, but I'm
we
confused
know who
on
that
how the
is.
body got in the house.
What we need to figure out is the party that was here telling them that they needed to check down there.
Okay.
You know, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
There's a third party.
Is that the person?
Hey, I'm looking for so and so. She's supposed to be here.
That's what I got from the call. Okay. The fellow that came to HQ is different than the person that.
That's gonna be our killer because he wanted to.
I'm trying to understand if they had no access to the basement, how did they get downstairs? How girlfriend knows so much? That's what I'm saying, Truck. I think somebody is standing in our face and
lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop.
Like, sheesh. Talk to Pat, but not without an attorney. And since Pat didn't have a crime at the time,
hey, what
you want from me? Right. You say you want to come here and talk to me. And then the guy says, well, you find that out in the interview.
Santiago
Earlier that same day, while Ashley's mom tried to get answers through social media, CCTV cameras captured Jared Chance and his father, James, walking into Grand Rapids HQ, saying they needed to speak with a detective. When the desk lieutenant came out to the front window to ascertain why they needed to speak with the detectives, James, a retired police officer, claimed his son was being harassed on Facebook, saying,
"Oh, your daddy a retired police officer. Y'all know them police officers, them PKs, not preachers' kids, police kids. They think the law does not pertain to them. They think the law does not pertain to them." And then dad is going, they harassing my son on Facebook. Well, goddamn, dad, they gotta harass your son on Facebook because he was the last person to see their daughter alive. So I'm thinking dad might be in cahoots. Give me a warrant, man. We finna lock daddy ass up too, man. We finna lock him up.
You're cuffed, detective. Cuff him. Cuff him now.
Daddy ain't getting away.
Saying that he was the last one with the young lady who was missing. He also said that he might have information about a missing woman named Ashley Young. Officers initially directed them to the Kalamazoo Police Department, since that was where Ashley had been reported missing. But when they offered to speak with Jared directly about what he knew, James ultimately said Jared would not speak without a lawyer present.
See, James is the enabler. James is the enabler. I wouldn't be surprised if James I wouldn't be surprised if the place that Mario and his old lady rent, because he said, I got to call a landlord because we got to let him know to fix our sewage or something. I wouldn't be surprised if that was James' old situation where he used to live and he done bought the house, he owned the house and he renting it out to them. What y'all think? Y'all think James involved? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if James involved. Hey, my girl Modesty say, hey, they building the case. Kurt says, so he think he can get away with it. Yeah, it's because he got his daddy in his pocket. If you like the vibe, like the live, hit that like button. Them police kids, them PKs, for sure they think they're above the law. Best true crime reaction show on the net. If you feel that way and you want the algorithm to send more people, put that in the comments. They were the two guys Mario girlfriend seen in the window. Man, that's a great job, detective.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
Muff said, I think Pops is being manipulated by Jared. Probably because dad's gonna protect their kids. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go into daddy mode. So he might be finessing. Or daddy is an enabler that he knows what's going on and he just trying to clear it up. Daddy might not have had no part of Shawty disappearing, but I'm thinking he was aiding in the bedding for sure. What y'all think? Hey, Truck says dad and son killed girl, dad a cop, so he knows who lived in the house and Mario had priors. That's what I'm saying. It felt like a little setup, like a little whoop-de-whoop, like he tried to, yeah. I agree with Truck. I said landlord. Juice, you did say that was the landlord for sure. For sure. His dad police, he got that. He can get away with it. He can get away with a mentality for sure. For sure. If he's not involved, he's getting or has got involved. Yeah, let's get back to the case. Ooh, we on fire today.
When they were told that no attorney was available, their mood shifted, and Jared and his father became visibly upset. As Jared began to walk out, James told the officers they were making a big mistake, then turned around and followed his son out of the station. Back on Franklin Street, medical examiners had just confirmed what investigators feared most. The DNA matched. The torso in that basement belonged to 31-year-old Ashley Young.
Damn, rest in peace, Miss Ashley. Rest in peace. These some savages gonna cut the baby up. I missed the part about the girlfriend seeing two men. Yes, she was saying she seen two men going through the trash can. And she said, I was about to go out there, but her boyfriend Mario said, well, don't take your ass out there, girl. You see how I look like you? Nah, I got priors. I ain't finna do that. Kurt, that's what I'm saying. If Demetrius knew what was up, where Demetrius at? Where Michi at? Man, we want to talk to Michi. Let's get back to the case.
Immediately, the officers got to work, while some secured the area with yellow caution tape. Others questioned Mario and his girlfriend, hoping to piece together exactly what had been living in their basement.
No, look, but like a couple days ago.
In a couple days?
Last week. No, I'm saying last week. I was smoking with him, and he said some shit to me about killing a motherfucker and how to get away with it.
He obviously
was the God.
When was that?
This was like
somebody to park a cruiser, whoever's coming next, or a fire
The
truck
guy
or
was
whatever.
landlord. The lady would have known. That's real. Sassy, that's real. That's smart. If when she looked out the window and she saw the two guys, she would have absolutely recognized her landlord. That's great detective work, Sassy.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
Watch me work. Welcome in to the One Detective Agency. I am UnoDaOne. You are interacting with the world's finest detective agency in the comments. That is the Morning Krewe. Welcome to the show. I hope you can be a part of the family. OG Detectives, welcome. Watch me work in. He said that was father and son. I'm with you. I'm thinking it was them, but I'm trying to see how deep the daddy was in. We know Jared ass is involved. We know. But is daddy just a cover up, or was he a part of the murder plan? Let's go, B.
He's a white, red hair, like really red.
Is this the fella that asked you to come down and check out what happened downstairs?
No, he ain't.
Who was that?
He told me to help him get downstairs. He asked me could I unlock the door for him.
Okay.
You know, like he's asked me that several times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I never got the chance to. I told him I would, but then she had told me he'd be in the basement already. So I was like, what the fuck would he want me to? Why he keep telling me?
Who be in the basement already? Who is he talking about? I ain't even finna guess. Put them bikes in the comments. We finna run that thing back because I missed something.
Like bike.
All right, now
Bike.
say it how I said it.
That be really sound like it really feel weird even me trying to prepare my mouth to do that. But like I say bike, street, bike, pipe. Bike, pipe. That sounds crazy. All right, that is a country. All right, let me do it. I said it ain't like hard and that's just back. That sounds
Now
weird.
see, I felt like you was
upset. As Jared began to walk out, James told the officers they were making a big mistake, then turned around and followed his son out of the station. Back on Franklin Street, medical examiners had just confirmed what investigators feared most. The DNA matched. The torso in that basement belonged to 31-year-old Ashley Young. Immediately, the officers got to work, while some secured the area with yellow caution tape. Others questioned Mario and his girlfriend, hoping to piece together exactly what had been living in their basement.
No, look, but like a couple days ago.
In a couple days?
Last week. No, I'm saying last week. I was smoking with him, and he said some shit to me about killing.
Who? They didn't say who said something to this man. Who the hell are we talking about? My boy Truck says, oh, I get it. Michi moved before Mario moved in. Jared didn't know. Michi liked the old flame. You and Trav, but y'all own it, but these theories are rocking today. Good job, detectives, for you and Trav.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
See, even Watch Me Work said, yeah, right, and tried to use his old connection to get off scot-free. Nah, he not getting off, Watch Me. He not.
He obviously was the God.
When was that?
This was like
somebody to park a cruiser, whoever's coming next, or a fire truck or whatever.
Thanks for the bike.
Sunday.
Yeah, this is Jared Chance. This him.
Okay.
This is let me go to view.
What's he look like?
Real quick.
He's a white.
Thank you, Gaps.
Is this the fella that asked you to come down and check out what happened downstairs?
No, he ain't.
Who was that?
He told me. He told me to help him get downstairs. He asked me could I unlock the door for him.
Okay.
You know, like he's asked me that several times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I never got the chance to. I told him I would, but then she had told me he'd be in the basement already. So I was like, what the fuck would he want me to? Why he keep telling me to unlock the fucking basement for him?
Was there anybody that came by here that said you need to go check what's in the basement?
No.
Nobody.
No.
He's the only one that's asked about it.
She told me to check in the basement because the house started to smell.
Okay.
And she said he been doing a lot of Like we hear bumping all the time. So she like go check. She been telling me that for a couple days.
Gotcha.
And I just never did it. So today I'm like, damn. Let me, you know what I'm saying, go in the basement. And she told me to lift the tarp up, but I'm like, I'm gonna wait because let me see if anybody down here. I walk through the basement and then I come back and I just shine my light. That's when I seen the shit coming from.
Did you happen to touch that?
Boy, it sounds like Orlando Brown.
No, she didn't even go down there.
Hey, drop and give me 50 real
That's
quick.
what I'm saying. When I
Who's this
And when you're
Jared
done
Chance
with,
guy?
that's the guy
when
who
you're done
lives
with the 50
upstairs.
tracks,
Upstairs. Okay.
come put Morning Krewe in the
So
comments.
there's an apartment up here, and there's an apartment here, and then there's the basement. Okay.
But Mario and his girlfriend weren't the only ones with worrying stories about Jared. A friend of Jared's approached the officers with a concerning story of his own.
That was Jared. That was Jared came to them and asked about the basement, opening the basement. Oh.
That lives in the back of 922.
Who are you? And who is it you were friends with?
For Jared. I know Jared.
Okay. Okay.
When I saw on Facebook about him, so I'm like, what the f? So I've been trying to call him, he don't answer.
What's on Facebook?
Someone missing.
Missing. Look, they're saying this is what she was wearing last. They're looking for this girl apparently, and apparently it was last with him Thursday night.
Okay. Okay.
Is this something got to do with this shit?
Thank you,
we're not sure what we got.
Where'd you get that wanted missing?
Well, on Facebook, man. My son found it and he sent it to me. So
did you get it today then?
Yeah, just today.
And that what kind of freaked you out?
That freaked me out. So I'm like, what's going on?
Is it saying that he's missing too?
No, it says that just she's missing. So then when I called Facebook, she's the one that posted it. Okay. She posted, hey, I'm looking for my girl that's last seen with Jared.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why dismember the body and leave it in the exact spot that you dismembered? Maybe somebody startled them during the process of the crime. Maybe Mario and little Sharika came. I don't know if that's her name, but maybe little Mario and little Sharika came home too early for them, or they looked out the window and they called them. But they said Jared was asking for access to the basement. So man, Jared, boy. Just because you got your daddy as the police, that don't mean you not going to jail, because you about to.
Going to jail. Man, he going to jail tonight. Talking about the homie in the gray and the black. You know the facts, I never relax. Everything luxury tax. And everybody here getting videos. Make sure you put a little money in the sack. What's wrong with him? Going to jail.
Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, yo, I told hey, what the fuck?
So you don't know the girl that's actually missing?
No, I don't.
Never met her?
No, but that's where I freaked out because he had called me on her line like back, I don't know, like, he called me this day, last week, November 25th. He called me, hey, bro, come over as soon as you can. Wake me up. My car got stuck in a ditch.
Girlfriend scared him
and he
off.
come help me pull me out. I do like help him out because he has nobody over here, bro. But then I told him, well, I can't go away and pull him whatever, you know, that day, bro.
Right.
And then he went to work, whatever, I don't know, Monday, and then I didn't talk to him. Wednesday he came over, and then all of a sudden today they're telling me, I'm like, what the heck happened, you know?
You and Jared have been friends for 5 years?
Yeah.
Anything unusual about him or anything?
Dude, that's why I'm like, what? Especially do with girls. I mean, they're sitting out with us all the time. And I ain't gonna lie to my son. He was going through a lot of bullshit with his last girlfriend. I hope he didn't snap on this chick or something all of a sudden. It's weird. Because one thing I noticed he's been on, because he was in rehab for pills. I noticed he's back on the pills and shit again.
What kind of pills?
I don't know.
Jared's friend's phone.
Oh, so Jared was a user. Maybe this was a drug induced. Maybe.
Was collected as evidence, and with multiple witnesses placing Ashley and Jared together on the night of November 28th, investigators now had a clear direction, and the basement was still giving them more to work with. Alongside the bloody tarp, officers found a number of unspent bullets and 2 spent .22 caliber casings hidden away in the basement's furnace. Casings of a gun, Mario said he recognized. Soon after, detectives arrive on the scene and attempts to get up to speed with the current situation.
I got a guy over there sitting there who's Jared's friend.
And Jared is our suspect?
Jared is our suspect, Jared Chase, who showed up.
Yes, man, because he got the protection of his daddy.
He wrote down all the names of the people who lived here. He's a white guy.
Mario, the neighbor here, just told me he's on your paper. He just told me that Jared keeps a .22 pistol on the kitchen table upstairs.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And the kitchen's close to the back door entrance upstairs. also told me that 4 or 5 days ago, the girl showed up in a Ford Focus.
Oh, let's go be.
Yeah, I got it, sorry.
Where Jared is?
Not yet. 1926 for 1820, go ahead.
At this point, there was no doubt about who their suspect was, and as officers worked the scene, Christine Young arrived at the residence. When they told her what they had found, she refused to accept it and asked that they check her eyes to confirm it was really her daughter. The officers had no choice but to deliver the most devastating part of the news. There were no identifying parts left to check. Christine was too broken in that moment to give a statement, but a close friend of Ashley's was there, and she gave investigators exactly what they needed to move forward.
V. Jared, daddy is the police, and this how he pulled up to the station.
I thought it was state property.
State?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
State?
It ain't.
Hit the road, dude. This ain't no state property. This is private property.
Oh,
What
okay.
is your name in here? I want your name.
Huh?
So I can call down and see who gave you permission.
My name?
On state property.
My name Hubert
Last name?
Jones.
Hubert Jones.
Yeah.
State property. I ain't never heard of that before in my life.
Yeah, man. Tractor Supply on this?
What?
You said Tractor Supply on this pond right here?
Crew, Trey Taylor, and Crew Track.
Okay.
Right out then, I'm his daddy.
You was daddy?
And a man just called me and called Trey and said, Trey, they're fishing in this pond. He said, lock 'em up.
Oh, man.
Lock 'em up.
Well, you better leave, man.
You better leave, because I can tell you, he's going to call it on.
Well, first she called me when she was at the bar with Jared. I mean, we texted all the time. So there's a lot of stuff on here about her, like she hung out with Jared. What about this past week? A picture of Jared, and I don't know who the other guy is. And then Monday it was after she hung out with him. And so was that the 29th or the week before that? Just a second. This was Monday, November 26th. Okay. The first one with Jared's picture is the 23rd on the Friday, November 23rd. And then Monday, the 26th, was a lot of like, she hung out with him. Yeah, I guess that's his brother. Just a lot, it's a lot of like, she talked to him. She liked him, whatever, girl stuff, Have anything to do with her missing? Personally, no, I don't. I know he loves her. Okay.
So listen to the friend. This is Miss Lady's friend. And you say, I know he love her. How? How you know he love her? How? See, and that's what I be mad about. The friends only know the character of what I present. You don't know what be going on behind closed doors. Because 9 times out of 10, if she getting whipped on and he dogging her, women don't want to be embarrassed with their friends. Oh girl, I'm still here with this fool and he dogging me and whipping me and beating me. They're not gonna do that. So friend, you don't know that he loved her. You don't know that Jared loved her. If Miss Lady was still alive, she probably would have walked in that interrogation room just like this.
And another thing, if you coming with that drama and that negativity,
When did you last see her? Physically see her is when we went to the concert.
According to Ashley's friend, the two had reconnected and begun seeing each other, going on dates, with Ashley sometimes sneaking out to meet him, knowing her mother wouldn't approve. To her, Jared
my dudes knew he would try again.
Jared was harmless, gentle, even, and not someone capable of hurting anyone. As much as the officers wanted to believe this, what they had pulled out of that basement...
She was shot with a 22 2 times. They shot her 2 times with the deuce, and then dismembered her body and left the body there. They moved her hands and her feet though.
And told a very different story.
Did she ever tell?
It's all right, bro. Dude in the building. What's up, dude? Right? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. Hey, bro. We appreciate your vibe and your energy. You come in here every time and turn up every single time. But today, you're on the warrants. You got to make sure these warrants is smooth today, Jack. Welcome in, bro. Hey, look, I understand you had a bad morning. Things didn't go your way. And it's still not going to go your way. You know where you're going? Desk duty, that's where. No, we don't have any PTO available for you. Sit down and do some work finally. Now that you're here. Desk duty, detective. Welcome in, dude. Let's get back to the case.
About Jared maybe wanting her to try to do something, or not sexually, but like drug-wise. Would you ever be like, hey, try this? She never said anything like that about it, but
she would have
probably because she knows that.
Man, Trav, you just snapped. Look, this is what he just solidified my point even more. Trav says, does she know about kicking the door and taking her stuff? Wouldn't she have told her friends that? Exactly. She has no clue. Man, that's good work, detective. That's what I'm saying. She's just in here running her mouth about speculation. I know he loves her. Ain't nobody that love you gonna kick the door and take your stuff and dip. He took your medication. He wanted you to die. Man, girl, get out of here. Just in here talking. Good work, Trav.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
Hey,
I would never even worry.
Dude, you gotta come over and drop the chair on him because he's gonna need the chair, bro.
So what do you think has happened to her?
The bullets came from.
I don't know. I just
see that ties that back in, Trav. So Mario, how you know the pistol? Where the bullets come from, Mario? So Mario, you this whole time, Mario, we in here thinking that you is an innocent, but you know more than you know. Man, drop me a warrant for Mario, and just until I'm gonna detain him, we ain't gonna arrest him. But how you know the gun?
You're cuffed, detective. Cuff him. Cuff him now.
I feel like with Jared, that's the whole questionable thing, because I know like I said, the text message, she texted me and told me that they cuddled, because when she called me at 12:51 when she was at the bar with Jared. What day was that? That was the Monday. That was Friday. No, Wednesday. That was the last time she was seen with him. Mulligan's? Yeah, they were. Yeah, she 28th. Yeah, that's why I talked to her Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday. So the last text we got from her. The very last one I received was at 5:46 a.m. Thursday morning. What does that say? Thursday, November 29th. The first one she sent was at 2:47 a.m. She said, I kissed him and he kissed me back, but we just cuddled. And I said, oh, at 3:30, 3:29. And
I see this friendship is based upon a bunch of lies. So 3:30 in the morning, he kissed me, I kissed him back, and we cuddled. Girl, who?
Lying, why you always lying? Oh my God,
stop
lying. We do not believe that, sis.
And she said duck, which I think she meant fuck. And then a bunch of like little faces with like, her hand over her head. So I'm like, maybe they did something else. Mm-hmm. She said that was at 5:16 a.m. Okay. And then at 5:46, the last one, she said, you were so right. He admires, but I think she meant admitted tonight that he used to like me back then.
And then see, why you doing that? Why you doing that? Sidebar conversation. Are you the type of friend that corrects your friend's spelling? Like, if I spell something wrong and you will read it out loud exactly how it's spelled, but you know exactly what will you do that? Are you the corrector of? I can't do that. I got a friend that does that. Is that you? Do you correct your friends in public about their spelling? I got a friend that spells they THAY.
Thanks to text messages shared between the two friends, detectives were able to trace Ashley's final movements, from her drive up to Grand Rapids, to the Franklin Street apartment where Jared lived, to a local bar called Mulligan's. They also obtained a surveillance footage of them together on Thursday night from a restaurant next door. The footage showed Jared walking ahead, with Ashley following just a few steps behind, her knee-high black boots unmistakable on camera. A moment later, the two of them stood together in the parking lot, talking, looking like any other couple.
He looked like my homeboy from back at home. My homeboy named Jonathan Brewer. He looked like Jay Brew.
On a night out, it was the last time anyone would see Ashley Young alive. Armed with a search warrant, the special response team made its way into Jared's apartment.
Let's go big. Let's see how Jared react. Oh, and his daddy probably gonna be in there with that action too. Hey, you better watch out for Little Joe. You better watch out for Little Joe.
Come to the door! Grand Rapids Police! Anyone inside on the main floor? Make some known!
Yeah, Jared probably had her laid with the friend because she's speaking real highly of him.
Anyone here on the main floor? Call out to the sound of my voice, police department!
She might be there.
When they got upstairs, they found Jared's apartment in disarray. There were things strewn everywhere, from the living room to his kitchen and bathroom. And in the middle of it all, Jared Chance was asleep.
Come up to the stairwell right now. Right there.
Dang, Jared done spazzed out? Jared spazzed out, or did he just... Is that where the murder occurred? Where Ashley was fighting for her life? Man, I'm...
Put your hands up! Hands up! Lean your hands over.
Yep,
Stay right there.
They're both right there.
Got hands free in the kitchen.
Yep, both of them are right there.
Let me take your spot here. This one.
Yes.
Wow, Trav says Mario's girls was talking too much to keep the heat off Mario, and who opened the door for Jared, or did he just kick it in? It wasn't no kick in. But they said Jared had been in and out, so Mario, see, this is crazy right now.
Yes.
Yeah, compliance.
Come on, Trav, this ain't no spelling
Hands on
bee.
top of your head. We're gonna call him right into
No,
that
it's
kitchen.
autocorrect. No. I'm talking about friend out loud. Like, I got a friend that can correct me. If I'm feeling better, yes.
Face away from me. Go, bud. Face away. I got steroid, right? Keep on coming down. Hands on top of your head.
You know who it is too, dude. Oh, Trav, we ain't talking about no autocorrect. We ain't worried about none of that. You doing your thing. I appreciate you being here, rocking out with us. We ain't worried about no autocorrect. You won't never catch Uno doing that to you. And I'm sure he didn't do it because
Putting the
she
seatbelt
knows
down here,
him
right?
and he loves her. That's what I'm saying. It's not right.
All right.
Yeah, the corrector.
With Jared in the back of a cruiser on his way to the station, officers got to work on the apartment. Inside was a pair of women's boots, a fan box containing women's clothing, a purple tote bag, and a cardboard box.
He didn't do anything to try to even get away. He got tired in the middle of the dismembering of the body. Like, you're trash, Jared. Like, you a lazy killer, bro. You didn't even do it right. Like, you didn't even cover your tracks. You just came back home and went to sleep. You're filthy, nasty, lazy dog.
Bloom, 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 bloom. Bloom, 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 bloom. Oh, doom, doom, doom. Bloom, 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 bloom. Girl, I'm an ugly dog. You can see it clear. I get ugly every day. Right in the thick of love. I'm just an ugly pup. I get ugly every day. I'm ugly, you're pretty, you're beautiful, I'm ugly, and we don't even have room to grow. You get mad, I get happy, you get mad, I'm so ugly, and I have to get up and go out the door, out the door. I'm just ordinary ugly. I'm not knowing which way to go. I'm just ordinary ugly. You won't see ugly like this no more. This no more. Oh, oh. Next time you should take it slow.
Box bearing a shipping label with Jared's name and address. Inside the cardboard box was a plastic bag, and inside the bag were 2 female legs without feet and 2 female arms without hands. The purple tote bag contained a pair of...
So if you was going to leave all the evidence at your house, Jared, why the hell did you take her body to somewhere else, fool? I'm not getting it, y'all. Help me understand. Put ourselves in the mind of a serial killer or a murderer, like, pow, pow, I shot her. She at the crib. You know what? Let me dismember the body. All I did is cut her arms and feet out, her legs off. Okay? Ooh, I gotta take the rest of the body somewhere. Let me take it to a random house, Mario's house. The house that we rent. I'm gonna put it in the basement. They don't even go in there. I'm gonna frame these people. I don't get it. Like, why not take all the body parts? Why just the torso? Why you left the rest of the evidence in your house? Why didn't you clean up your apartment? Like, you just didn't care.
Shoes and a prescription medicine bottle with Ashley's name on it. The officers had also found a large kitchen tile stained with a dark red color, a knife hidden inside the lid of the toilet tank, and bloodstains on his bathroom washcloth, all of which tested positive for Ashley's DNA. You'd expect someone to show some kind of reaction, knowing officers were tearing through their home. But back at the station, Jared Chance sat completely still, showing no emotion whatsoever.
You gotta stay busy, don't you?
Huh?
You gotta stay busy, don't you?
Pretty much.
Back at the...
This boy is making small talk. You gotta stay busy, don't you? Yeah. Like, what? I'm gonna ask you this before we even get to it. Is this a crazy mental health issue going on with Jared, or he's just a regular person that used substances that couldn't let go? 1 or 2. Let me know, detectives. Because I don't want to wait till we get to the end when I want to put his butt in jail.
Where the search continued, officers found a mop and a black trash can right outside Jared's back patio.
That boy got the boot and come on, Jared. He's the laziest killer I've ever seen in my entire video. Like, he didn't give a damn, Tricks. Mario knew Jared. Yes.
The trash can contained 2 saw blades, a pair of boots, gloves, a bathtub drain cover, a bottle of ammonia, a pair of pants with Jared's name on them, and a roll of plastic wrap. As the search...
It's like he packed up all the evidence, put his work pants in there and say, just in case they don't know it's me. Like, you are the dumbest criminal in the world, Jared. Like, I've never met anyone as dumb.
Please tell me why you stopping me?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Huh?
I'm about to.
What?
I'm about to tell you.
Stop sign?
No, I said I'm...
What stop sign, man?
I said I'm about to tell you.
Huh? You say stop sign?
No one said stop sign but you.
Why you stopping me?
You made an improper right-hand turn. When you're turning to a new road, you got to turn that closest lane, sir.
Let me get my ID out for your partner.
I appreciate you, man. Can you hand me the beer as well?
Huh?
Can you hand me the beer?
Who?
The beer? Can you hand me the beer?
The alcohol. There's no beer in there.
I can see it. Right.
Hey, hold it. Don't be searching my car. We gonna stop me talking about I ran a stop sign. What's going on here?
We had an open container in the car.
Wow.
What?
Why did you stop me in the beginning? What's the proper call?
You made an improper right-hand turn.
What is the proper call?
You had to turn to the closest lane provided.
I want you to say that right here.
I did multiple times.
What? Improper right-hand turn?
Yes, that's why you're being stopped.
Are you for real? Like,
and then you also have a beer.
I was at a house and y'all got a warrant to arrest me.
I did?
About an improper turn.
No.
Are you kidding me?
No one got a warrant to arrest you. You just traffic.
It pissed me off, man.
How much you drink tonight?
Wait a minute. I gave you my bank card too?
No. This is your license. Mr. Robinson, I'm over here. How much you have to drink tonight?
Sir?
How much did you drink tonight?
Who?
How much did you drink tonight?
I don't really drink.
That was the beer you were just trying to grab out of my hand.
I ain't finna lie to you. I don't drink.
What? You don't drunk?
I swear to God, I don't drink. All because of an improper turn, as y'all say. A misdemeanor. Ain't that a... Please tell.
That's exactly how Jared in here just being stupid. Face ass. It has to be mental from using the drugs. That's a good one. I'll take that. Watch me work said. Dude said he's just a weirdo. Yeah. He's a killer, period. I mean, you can't bottom line him more. No better than that. He's a killer, period. And I'm with you, Juice. I'm with you. Probably a little bit of both. Gab said he took the feet and the hands to the house. Yeah. Wow. Like what? He was in shock he got caught. Now, Drex, that's a good one. He probably like, oh, I gotta go. He probably was trying to move it all. But like you said, the nosy Mario and Shaquisha seen him. And he was like, oh, shit, I can't go back over there. They know what's going on. Chuck, I think she was the second person. Damn. He crazy. His mouth look like he chewing all the answers to the case. Lock him up. I can't. Modesty crazy. He's not crazy because he'd have his own meds to take instead of Ashley's. That's a good one, too. He forgot to leave his business card, so he left his work pants, Juice. Let me put my work pants in here so they can see. Now I can't trust no Jared. You know what happened at Subway? Let's get back to the case. You gotta watch them Jareds. They crazy.
For Ashley's remaining parts continued, detectives walked into the interrogation room, hoping to get answers from Jared.
We appreciate the fact that you came in earlier, and I'm sorry you got turned away.
Yeah, no, I just came in just because I read on Facebook that the last person this person was with was me, so I was just concerned and trying to get some information about it, but like I just told me, recommended me to just ask for the advice of the attorney, and because I don't really know what the hell's going on, so I don't want to like sit here and talk about shit that may incriminate me or whatever in any kind of way, because I don't know what's going on. So I just don't want to say nothing right now.
Before detectives could get a single word in, Jared asked for a lawyer, shutting down any chance of getting anything out of him.
His daddy.
But this
His
wouldn't
daddy
save
told
him,
him,
as you will later see. He was booked into jail shortly after.
Oh, bing. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this theory from your boy Uno. What if he's so nonchalant? What if he doesn't care? What if he has this bravado that we mistake as mental health issues? What if that is just entitlement of a narcissist because I have my dad who's an ex-police in my back pocket? I'm gonna wag. What y'all think about that? Does that put a little spin on the mental health defense? Let's get back to the case. Because I'm feeling like
with Jared refusing to give them anything, the only way to find what was left of Ashley was to retrace his every move. Detectives obtained a search warrant for his phone and credit cards, and slowly the...
Oh, good point, detective. Look at Feifei. He packed up all the evidence. It's like he's asking for help. That's a mental thing. That's good. That's a good dang on theory. I got to give you a good work, detective, for that one. Good job, detective.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
Picture began to fill in. In the days following Ashley's disappearance, Jared had made multiple trips to a local convenience store just down the road called Miss Tracy's. CCTV footage caught Jared crossing the street in the early hours of the morning, dropping items into a trash bin outside Miss Tracy's before heading inside to buy ammonia. When officers searched that bin, they found latex gloves, a pair of his pants, Ashley's purse, and her ID. Between what he was buying and what had been found in his apartment, the sequence of events was becoming impossible to ignore. Ashley had been murdered in the kitchen, then dragged roughly 10 to 15 feet into the bathtub, where Jared had done the grisly job of dismembering her. But his movements didn't stop at Miss Tracy's. Phone records placed him making another trip, this time to his parents' home in Holland, Michigan. It didn't take long before detectives arrived at the family home with a search warrant. Inside, they found the largest piece of evidence, an electric saw with hair and flesh stuck on it, hidden under the couch in the living room, the type of tool used to cut through long bones. At this point, there was no doubt that James and his wife Barbara had known exactly what Jared had done.
Oh, detectives, we were so on point. We said Dad knew, but we had no clue Mama was in on it too. Drop 3 warrants in the comments. We gotta get the wagon. We gotta arrest every single solitary person in that house. Bring out the wagon.
All right, no one leaves the scene. Not her, not him, not the baby, not grandma, not your auntie or your uncle. Bring the paddy wagon. We're locking everybody up. Where's the cuffs?
Placed under arrest and taken to the station for questioning.
You understand the charges that they levied against you?
Well, they're saying that it's a felony charge, and they're saying that I perjured myself at that meeting.
Okay.
That's a
and I don't know.
If you got him on the Zans and yet, oh boy, that's why he committed the murder. He up and down. He don't know which way to go, bro. Welcome in.
That means exactly. Well, what kind of truth they want to get at.
Yeah.
And I know about the system of cold case hearings, which I'm really surprised that they're doing because it is not a cold case. And I know that this is a leverage system, which is seems to be quite brutal.
Stakes are high.
Yeah, so I don't know why Kent County engages in such behavior. That concerns me. Well, but I'm not blaming any officer or anything. I'm just saying I just don't. Anyway.
So instead of worrying about your son that got a whole hacksaw, electric saw with hair and flesh on it under your living room sofa where you watch the baseball game in the Michigan Wolverines, you are concerned about the technique in the training that the officer needs to receive because you feel as if he did. I told you that man James was an enabler. Not only is he an enabler, this fool is a downright dog. Ugly dog. Ugly dog. Ugly dog. That's a good point. He packed up all of that stuff to slowly go throw it away. He wasn't done throwing away the evidence. So he was just trying to piece it out. Yeah, He a killer. Blackout. He's definitely a killer. And Faye said he learned that from his dad. I can agree. Dad done covered up a couple bodies in his career.
Well, as we talked about,
that's my opinion.
While James initially refused to cooperate, Barbara in a different room was visibly shaken, barely holding herself together.
Look, Barbara say, "Oh my Lord." She like, what have I gotten myself into? That's a nice jacket that Barbara got on too.
This is a different kind of case than you and I are used to working.
Yeah, what do you want to know?
Well,
just tell me where you're getting at.
Ultimately, we want to know a couple of things. One is we need to recover all of this young lady. Okay, we need to find out. We don't say anything because we need to account for all of her.
I like the way the detective was a little aggressive with him and didn't let him take control of the interrogation.
Right. Part of it is she's got a mother that is worried, just cannot sleep. All right, it's just. Yeah. And I sat with her a couple times this week.
Welcome in, Miss D. Y'all welcome in Miss Dicky House. Welcome in, man. Y'all so creative with this, man.
That's a driving force, I think, for everybody working on this case is to help this mother out. You, as a parent, I think you can relate to that.
It took some convincing, but the detective found the right angle. He appealed to him as a father, not as a suspect, and eventually James agreed to talk.
I'd like to make.
Oh, imagine the inmates see the same officer that locked him up in prison. He going straight. He not even going to General Pop. Drex, he's not going to General Pop. He going straight to PC. Boy, he is. Boy, no, he is not.
Statement to the fact that we're all victims here.
I'm
a victim of this too, and I'm not wanting to say that I'm not compassionate for her. I would want the same thing she wants, and I want the same thing she wants.
No, you don't. Detective Dad.
Lying, why you always lying? Oh my God, stop.
Offended I've been charged with a felony because of the way the system is set up, and it offends me that I know you're trying to find this young lady's body parts, and if I could help you, I would. But I don't know where they are. And if you think I'm lying about that, tell me.
No, I don't.
I think you're lying. Detectives, you think he's lying, right? Because if you didn't know where the body parts were, if you didn't know anything about the murder, how did you have this saw under your seat, your living room sofa, brother? I know it had a little stench on it. I know you and your son got a relationship. He came right to your house. They tracked him. You are a detective. You know the techniques that these people are using, and they're gonna. One thing a cop likes to do: bust dirty cops. They'll love to bust a dirty cop. Yeah. So they're gonna go through hell and high water to get your ass. And James, Dad, you going to jail, bro.
You going to jail. You going to jail. Hot damn it, you going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail. Your ass.
No, I don't know. I've only had one other encounter with you, and I thought it went pretty well.
Yeah, and I'm not. I would definitely like to find, and you helped me find it. You helped me find it. What did I miss?
What's going on, big dog? Welcome in. That's the boy Ace. What's going on, bro? You know what it is. We in here, man. We got a crazy case right now. But come on in. You handle the warrants. We gonna finish up this case. Welcome to my bro Ace. Hey, look. I understand you had a bad morning. Things didn't go your way. And it's still not going to go your way. You know where you're going? Desk duty. That's where. No, we don't have any PTO available for you. Sit down and do some work finally. Now that you're here. Desk duty, detective. Welcome in, Ace.
What did I miss that I didn't know where the parts were at? I brought Jared to this police department on Sunday. I brought him in. I saw the detective offices. The arrow pointed down to the clerks down at the end. I brought him there to turn him in.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yeah, I brought him in to turn him in, and there was lack of communication somewhere between the detective division and the front desk.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you're trying to do the right thing.
That should be a tape. If you tape things around here, you'll see me come in that office with him.
Yeah, I know you did. I know you came down.
So I'm not hiding anything. And if there was any evidence in my car at that time, they would have had the opportunity to get anything in that car because it was sitting right outside of the police department.
Yeah, Trav, you know it.
It was sitting, anything they wanted, boxes or anything, were right in that car.
What was in the car?
All I know is the.
Right now, detectives, from what you know, we still have about 15 more minutes to go on this case. Right now, from what you know, the three suspects, well, the suspects are Mario and his girlfriend, Dad, Jared, and Mom. Out of these five, who do you think is going to get jail time? Who can we book? Put it in the comments. Let's get back to the case.
If they're referring to the box that he had was sitting in the back seat, and some other stuff was sitting in the, and I can't describe it because I think there was some stuff in the back trunk of the car too. It's a Honda.
James revealed that Jared had called, asking them to come get him. When they arrived, they helped him load several items from his apartment into the trunk. On the way out, Jared asked them to stop at a friend's car in a nearby parking lot to grab a few things. Officers followed that trail straight to Ashley's car.
It's like the door.
They took him around after the murder to finish wrapping up the murder. They are definitely accessories to this murder.
Oh, yeah. Looks like it.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, put them in prison. Yes.
It's all scraped over the top, too.
Yep, he's lying and loving for sure. Who put this all under the sofa? The police who think they can get away with it.
Meanwhile, back at the station, James described how they had driven Jared with his items to their home in Holland, where Jared finally opened up about what he had done.
Thursday, they must have been out partying, and then he did all the stuff, or they were partying on Friday, or whatever they were doing, and apparently they were fooling off a gun. And according to him, she pointed that gun at herself and shot herself in the face.
Man, if you don't come up with something more, stop playing in my face. See, that's what I get upset when people play with my intelligence. Like, bro, I'm not a jackass. Did y'all hear did y'all hear the mode of death that Dad just described? Put the bites in the comments. I'm not even going to explain it. I want you to hear it out of his mouth. Put the bites in the comments.
Bite.
All right, now
Bite.
say it how I said it.
That be really sound like it really feel weird even me trying to prepare my mouth to do that. But like I say bite, screet, bite, pipe. Bite, pipe. That sounds crazy. All right, that is a country. All right, let me do it. I said it ain't like hard and that's just back. That sounds weird.
See, I felt like you was
What did I miss that I didn't know where the parts were at? I brought Jared to this police department on Sunday. I brought him in. I saw the detective offices. The arrow pointed down to the clerks down at the end. I brought him there to turn him in. Yeah, I brought him in to turn him in, and there was lack of communication somewhere between the detective division and the front desk.
For sure.
Yeah.
Mario and his girl don't think so.
That should be a tape. If you tape things around here, you'll see me come in that office with him.
Yeah, I know you did. I know you came down.
So that.
When it really comes down to it, Drex, Dad is aiding and abetting his son the most. Mom, she was just a casualty of the circumstance, right? She just riding. Dad and Jared is leading. Mama just in there like this. She ain't put no effort to it. She was just a passenger seat princess.
I'm not hiding anything. And if there was any evidence in my car at that time, they would have had the opportunity to get anything in that car because it was sitting right outside of the police department. It was sitting, anything they wanted, boxes or anything, were right in that car.
Yeah, maybe Mario
in the car. All I know is that if they're referring to the box that he had was sitting in the back seat, and some other stuff was sitting in the and I can't describe it. Because I think there was some stuff in the back trunk of the car too. It's a Honda.
James revealed that Jared had called, asking them to come get him. When they arrived, they helped him load several items from his apartment into the trunk. On the way out, Jared asked them to stop at a friend's car in a nearby parking lot to grab a few things. Officers followed that trail straight to Ashley's car.
Looks like the door.
Yeah, so Jared told them, and they didn't report him immediately. They took him around. They let him go ride around and all that.
It's all scraped up on the top too.
Shot herself in the face. This fool. Yes. Yes, Juice. What? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Meanwhile, back at the station, James described how they had driven Jared with his items to their home in Holland, where Jared finally opened up about what he had done.
Neo said, I know. Death's duty again. What are we up today, fam? What's up, Neo? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. I don't even have to play the clip. You already know. Bro, we got, this man is an ex-police officer, retired. His son, like, he killed his gal, cut her body up, disposed of the evidence, but he called his daddy after he did it. Daddy and mama came and picked him up. They drove around. They went to Denny's and got a moon over Miami and some pancakes. Came back home. He threw the murder weapon, the saw, underneath the sofa, and they watched Michigan in the Final Four. And then he's talking about, I don't know what happened. That's all we got going right now, Neo. At least that's what I saw. Welcome in, bro.
Thursday, they must have been out partying. And then he did all the stuff, or they were partying on Friday, or whatever they were doing. And apparently they were pulling off a gun. And according to him, she pointed that gun at herself and shot herself in the face. And he panicked, big time. And he, given being under the influence of alcohol, his frontal brain is not working at all. So all he could think about.
Daddy is pleading his son's case. Just like Sassy said, Jared is a smart one. Dad is pleading his son's case and screwing up. Daddy is pleading that case and he is burying his son for sure. Let's see, man.
I was going to prison.
Sometimes you just gotta shut up, Dad.
And instead of trying to help her, calling 911, this was my take on it. You know, instead of trying to call 911 to get her help, he panicked and decided to do what he did.
Jared's mother, Barbara, also confirms her husband's story.
We've had a couple meetings with this girl's mom, and I don't need to explain to you.
Oh, I know. I feel like I've just been feeling guilty about this whole thing since day one.
And I'm trying to put myself in her shoes.
Barb, you just told
and if I didn't get that information, I would definitely get that out. But that's one of the things I asked him.
Maybe some probation like
he doesn't know. He was all over the
just driving around.
I don't know.
In what car does he say?
He didn't tell me what car.
You was right.
Okay. Do you mind telling me what he did tell you? Can you tell me what he told you?
That's what I'm saying.
He said there was an accident. They'd been drinking and they were playing with the gun. She had the gun. And it went off and shot her, and she got shot in the face.
Who was holding the gun when it just went off?
She was.
That's what he told you?
Yeah, because I said, did you kill her? He said, no, Mom, I would never kill anybody. I would never kill anybody. She was my friend. I wouldn't have done that. But
Dennis might not get jail.
they were drinking and
Mario and his
using
girl, I
drugs. I
think they
don't
clear.
know.
Jared had a long history of felonies, and witness after witness described the same thing. A drug addict who had been seen handling a gun more times than anyone could count. So when James and Barbara sat down across from the detective, they weren't exactly walking into a room with someone inclined to take their word for it. And sure enough, it didn't take long before their story started falling apart.
So he tells you that she pointed the gun at herself and shot herself.
He described it. He said she pointed a gun at herself and shot herself in the face, and he blew his mind, you know. And then he just didn't know what to do. And instead of sticking with her and calling 911 or whatever he needed to do to get her some type of first aid, he didn't do it. I mean, I'm throwing stuff in there, but he didn't do that. He panicked. He had this label on his head, you know, I'm a felon. This is gonna happen, but he couldn't think that straight. That what you did is gonna. Oh God, man. To me, that's atrocious. So
you asked him if he cut the body up, and he indicated to you that he did?
Yeah.
Oh, Daddy, you going to jail. Oh, you just convicted. He just convicted himself. What? Daddy, you a detective, fool. You know better. You know better. You know better. Oh, my word, Daddy. I ain't telling you to cover up for your son for doing such a heinous crime, but at least say lawyer, bro. At least say lawyer. Say, I can't talk no more. I got to get you a lawyer, bro. I got to talk to somebody. You've retired from the force. You know the game. Oh, that was the most ignorant. That was a dumb. Can I call him dispatch? Is he dispatch? Can I say that was a dumb call for the dispatch? Because it was. Damn.
So you mean to tell me, out of all the jobs in America, you chose to be a dispatch? It asks those type of questions. I heard that Barnum and Bailey Circus was hiring for clowns. Damn, dispatch is dumb.
From the force, Dad. You retired from the force. You know better than to saying this crazy stuff.
Did he say what he did with the parts of the body?
Well, he said it sounded like he distributed them all over.
We both know that woman didn't shoot herself.
I don't know. I really don't know that. I'm going by what he told me.
That's how we grow.
Maybe that's what he told you initially.
So you think he shot her?
You know, take the jacket off.
Well,
and I think you do too.
I think it's a possibility, man. The guy's, when he gets going, he's crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't lying to you.
And it doesn't mean that.
Oh, so now you trying to save yourself now, Dad. You're trying to save yourself now, Dad.
Find it that way. It doesn't mean that this is something that he schemed. It doesn't mean any of that. All right, but you and I both are suspicious of this story. I know you are. I can hear it.
Yeah.
And you know I am. I told you I am.
Yeah.
That's why I'm calling on you. What he told you more. I know he did. I know he told you more. And I know you're trying to be a dad and you're trying to protect.
No, it's not about being a dad, man. I will tell you what he told me if I can remember it or recall it.
But your memory's good because you remember that officer having white hair and a uniform shirt. Your memory's solid.
And I didn't remember the part about the suspect.
Okay, you did.
You helped me there.
I helped you there. What did he tell you?
Tell me when. When did he tell me? What part? When
he's telling you about what he did.
Now you're trying to play
He's telling you about some things that he did. What did he tell you? Tell me everything.
He said that
I'm talking about.
And I'm gathering that they were around with this damn gun.
We go down.
You know, and he pointed. He said she.
And I'm not actually mad at Dad because I take that. I'll bear my kids' cross if I could, for sure. I think 90% of us would.
took the gun and pointed at herself and it went off.
Okay, let me stop you. You just said he pointed, and then you stopped yourself.
No, I said that.
You said he
I
pointed.
meant she.
I know, but you're making these slips, and you know. No, it's not nonsense.
James tried to make excuses as to why he misspoke, but it was very obvious that he had used the word he instead of she. As for Barbara, she claimed she hadn't looked at what was being loaded into their car because she simply didn't want to know.
Was anything left in the Honda after you guys leave that maybe you, Conrad, or Mr. Chance got rid of?
Guilty conscience, for sure.
Not that I remember.
All right, as far as you know, he removed everything out of there.
I thought everything was out.
The dad was directing traffic when he was off.
What's he smell?
Yeah, there was a smell.
He might have
that smell.
But I thought it was the mop.
You're in the medical field,
right?
Turn the dope.
Smell
You're on.
Smells stinky.
Like possibly remnants of a body. I mean, is that
Kind of like, I don't know, like blood or like stinky. If we put that mop in there, it smells stinky.
Mm-hmm.
It was clear that James and Barbara were doing everything in their power to protect their son, but the evidence had already said everything their words wouldn't.
Mike, Deanna, good morning to you. 29-year-old Jared Chance has been charged with murder in the death of Ashley Young after her body was found dismembered at his home in Grand Rapids.
Jared refused to give up what he had done with the rest of Ashley's remains, and that silence carried its own cruelty. For Christine, who finally came forward to speak, it meant facing a truth no mother should ever have to accept. There would be no closure, certainly not the kind she deserved.
Why have you decided that you want to speak?
You see that anger in her face.
Because I want to bring my daughter home. They know, the parents know something. There are people out there that know something. I just want my baby. I want her to come home. Please. I need help finding her. I need help finding her. I do. I really do. I want her.
In a last-ditch effort to locate Ashley's remains, a reporter sat down with Jared, hoping he would say what investigators couldn't get out of him.
My name's Heather Walker. I'm a reporter with Wood TV.
So you sent a pretty reporter to get what what is now? If Jared sit his country butt up here and tell this reporter, man, I'ma know something, bro. I'ma know something.
And we've been hearing a lot about you. We've been hearing a lot about what happened to Ashley. And I just wanted to hear from you, give you a chance. What happened to Ashley Young?
I can't even talk about it.
You can't talk about it because you're so emotional, or?
I just can't, well, that too, but, yeah,
You were friends with Ashley? She seemed like a lovely girl, a bright girl.
Yeah, she was, yeah.
Oh, that was Wiz Khalifa, wasn't it? That was Wiz Khalifa what I was thinking.
What went wrong? Were there drugs involved? Well, something went wrong because her body was found in pieces.
For a brief moment, Jared's composure cracked, just barely, and for the first time, he looked like a man carrying the weight of what he had done.
What did you tell your parents about this? Your dad said he turned you into the police. Did he turn you into police?
I can't do this. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I'm sorry, Ashley's mom. I apologize, I can't do this right now.
Do you have anything else to say to Ashley's mom?
Despite every attempt to draw something out of him, Jared stayed.
Man, she did draw something out of him. Neo said it's always so much more painful to watch newsreels like that, and especially when it's from family still missing and things involving children / vulnerable family members. God be with them. Absolutely, man. Guilt eating them. That's the first time we seen the guilt eating him. He in jail now. Daddy not in there. Well, he may be in there, but Daddy can't save you right now. None of his law enforcement buddies, you in there with the savages. You in there with the savages. Let's finish this case.
silent and went a step further, rejecting a plea deal that would have made him eligible for parole after 31 years if he revealed the location of Ashley's remains. On September 10th, 2019, the trial of Jared Chance got underway.
Then all you need to do, folks, is kill someone, hide the one part that shows the cause of death, and you get away. And the saw starts to vibrate. And then you feel the bite of the blade as it goes into her femur. If you didn't kill that person, which one of you would ever be able to do that to another human being?
The prosecution didn't hold back. It was horrible enough to take a life, but to then cut through flesh, sever a spine, remove a head, strip away the lower legs, the ankles, the feet. These were actions that no normal, sane person would do.
Oh, hell. I didn't know that's... They just mentioned the hands and the feet the last time, y'all. Did you hear about the head and stripping the spine? Did y'all? We didn't hear none of that. Put the bikes in the comments, man. I gotta hear this one more time. Like, Jesus.
Like bite.
All right, now say
Bite.
it. Say it how I said it.
That bit really sound like, it really feel weird even me trying to prepare my mouth to do that. But like, I say bite, screet, bite, pipe. Bite, pipe. That sounds crazy. All right, that is a country. All right, let me do it. I see it. It ain't like hard enough, just back. That sounds
Now
weird.
see, I felt like you was free.
Still man in motion. Welcome. The name of the suspect is Jared Chance. I have it spinning on the ticker up there for you. Welcome in. Y'all welcome in. Still man in motion. Welcome. What the this fool was out of his mind. He literally chopped her up. That's demon possession for sure. Welcome in, Heather. Like, that's crazy to me. I didn't hear all of that. Let's get to it. Let's hear it.
What happened to Ashley? And I just wanted to hear from you, give you a chance. What happened to Ashley Young?
I can't even talk about it.
You can't talk about it because you're so emotional, or?
I just can't, well, that too, but yeah.
You were friends with Ashley? She seemed like a lovely girl, a bright girl.
She was, yeah.
She got butchered for sure, Drex.
What went wrong? Were there drugs involved? Well, something went wrong because her body was found in pieces.
For a brief moment, Jared's composure cracked, just barely, and for the first time, he looked like a man carrying the weight of what he had done.
What did you tell your parents about this? Your dad said he turned you into the police. Did he turn you into police?
Welcome in. This was in Grand Rapids, Michigan, bro.
I can't do this. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I'm sorry, Ashley, Mom. I apologize, I can't do this right now.
Do you have anything else to say to Ashley's mom?
Despite every attempt to draw something out of him, Jared stayed silent and went a step further, rejecting a plea deal that would have made him eligible for parole after 31 years if he revealed the location of Ashley's remains. On September 10th, 2019.
My question is, why didn't he take that deal? Why not take that deal when you know, okay, I could be eligible for parole in a few years. I think he was in his 20s. You could have got out in 50, 55, still had a lot of life to go. I wonder what made him say, no, I'm not going to take that deal when you knew exactly what the hell. Did his father say, oh yeah, you got a chance to beat this? Did his lawyer say, hey, you got a chance to beat this? In your mind, when you know in your heart that you are the killer and you're responsible for this, if they say, hey, we'll let you out in 30 years. Are you taking that deal? I'm putting detectives and turning you guys into killers. Put on your killer mindset. Would you take that deal? Knowing what you done to this young woman and how you dismembered her body, would you have taken that 30-year deal? Back to the case.
The trial of Jared Chance got underway.
Then all you need to do, folks, is kill someone, hide the one part that shows the cause of death, and you get away. And the saw starts to vibrate. And then you feel the bite of the blade as it goes into her femur. If you didn't kill that person, which one of you would ever be able to do that to another human being?
The prosecution didn't hold back. It was horrible enough to take a life, but to then cut through flesh, sever a spine, remove a head, strip away the lower legs, the ankles, the feet.
Ooh. That's beyond overkill. My bro Neo says, I don't know if the narrator is correct on this one. Looking at the expression on his face, he looks exhausted, like he doesn't care. Heartless. Yeah, and now and on that picture right now, Neo, he looks smug as hell. Hearing what he did to young Ashley, and that look on his face right there, man. If my boy Do in here, if Do Right still in here, put in the comments where he need to go at. Do Right.
These were actions that no normal, sane person would do. But Jared's defense attorney had a counter. Mutilating a body, he argued, didn't necessarily mean you were the one who killed that person.
So you got to actually prove it's him who's done this. He admitted that he liked me. He had a crush on her back before.
And then, in a move nobody saw coming, it was Jared's own brother who took the stand and became the final piece the prosecution needed.
Oh, Jared brothers, they look like twins. They look like absolute twins.
I don't know. Do you remember what was being said? I don't remember. Well, I know. Can you repeat the question? What were you guys talking about? And your brother pulled this revolver out, pointed it at you, and pulled the trigger multiple times.
Oh, he tried to kill his brother. Y'all heard that? I ain't even gonna do the big going back, but I just want y'all to hear. He said, how do you feel when your brother pulled out that pistol and pointed it at you and squeezed that mug a couple times? How do you feel? Oh no, Jack! Oh my God, Jerry might be off.
Do you remember what was being said? I don't remember. Well, I know.
Will, what's going on, bro? Good to see you. I hope everything good your way.
What were you guys talking about? And your brother pulled this revolver out, pointed it at you, and pulled the trigger multiple times. You're sitting in the back seat, mop and bucket.
According to Conrad, he had been in the room the night Ashley arrived. He watched Jared pull out a .22 caliber gun, point it directly at him, and pull the trigger, without checking whether it was loaded. After both sides had been heard, it was time for the victim impact statements.
Hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. What's up, Will? I wasn't ignoring you, bro. Welcome in. I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. We wrapping up today's case. Thank you for being here, bro. You know you was on charge of the warrants, but we ain't even gonna do all that. But you know you was on desk duty. Thank you for being here. From what you just heard, he didn't even check to see if it was loaded. He on that drink. He on them pills. You think it may have been an accidental death and he panicked? He pointed at his brother. Brother said they ain't got no beef. He pointed at his brother. Why? It ain't click. It ain't hit. Because if that was the case, brother would have been dead. Jared just was on that. He was out of his mind on the substances and just was playing like, I'm playing. And he might have killed Shawty on accident and then panicked. What y'all think? Let's get back to it, man. I just hearing that testimony made me think that way.
Christine Young stood before the judge with her daughter's ashes in her hands and said her piece.
She finna get him.
I cry 7 days a week. 7. Most days it's to and from work.
Look at her neck. She red. All red. That's real anger. That's real deal anger.
My mind never stops.
Damn, that just gave me chills hearing her scream at him like that.
The gift of Ashley. Even though it was for a very short period of time, God gave me that gift. You had no right to take her from me. To take her from her family. Jared Chance, I hate you. I want to rip you limb from limb. And discard you like trash. Like what you did to Ashley. You do not deserve to breathe. You chose to execute her. You chose to dismember her. You chose to scatter her.
Look at his face, though.
You chose to do
He ain't
all
even got
of
enough heart, though.
This is what's left of my daughter.
Look at her face.
If I want a hug,
Feel it.
I have to hug a box and close my eyes and pretend that she is hugging me back. You texted me, Ashley and I are both good people. This is why we get along and like each other. Do you remember texting me that? Do you remember texting me? I would never do anything to hurt her. I swear on my life. Ashley is my ride and die. Do you remember that? Do you?
Chills, y'all. I'm not playing. I'm not playing, bro. Her words got me.
Ashley's father, stepmother, and grandmother each took their turn, saying what needed to be said. Then it was the judge's turn.
This was an extremely disturbing set of facts and circumstances where you killed and dismembered this young lady, Ashley Young. Only her torso was found in the basement. The police, although they did an excellent job in this matter, working every possible lead, could never find Ashley's head, her hands, or her feet. You, sir, in my mind, are a very evil individual. You are clearly a monster without any conscience whatsoever, and you are someone who is a danger to society and should never be allowed free.
Jared Chance was found guilty of killing and dismembering Ashley Young. He was sentenced to 100 to 200 years in prison and will not.
Oh, shit. Excuse my French. Oh, 200? Boy, you should have took that 30. Hey, Miss D, he should have took the deal. Baptastic, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm glad you got that day off, man. You know, we was missing you. I'm glad you in the building. Neo says, and Baptastic, you know you would have been on desk duty, but this is the end of the case. We only got 2 minutes left. So I ain't gonna even do all of that. It might have been, but it doesn't explain all the actions afterwards. Trying to butcher the body is, well, a serious, difficult, and morbid undertaking. It would be seconds for the mind to sober up. You're right. You're right. But I was just trying to create that, put you in the mindset of what may have happened just by hearing the evidence that he previously had pointed the gun at his brother in jest. And he probably did the same thing to Ash and hit her in the face. Bam. Like, wow. But 200 years, I would have took the 30.
Not be eligible for parole until he is at least 130 years
yeah, that's a life sentence for you.
old. His mother pleaded guilty and received 45 days in jail and a year of probation.
Miss Barbara got 40. Who said that she is gonna get probation? Juice. Good job, detectives. But she did 45 days in jail. They put Miss Barbara in jail. Oh, yeah. Under the jail. But, hey, Miss Barbara, she lucked out.
His father went to trial, where the jury hung on one count of perjury, but
Heather,
found him
what's up?
guilty of being an accessory after the fact. He received 30 days in jail and a year of probation, 20 years on the...
How Miss Barbara get more time than the daddy? Miss Barbara got 45 days in jail. This fool got 30 days in jail. How Miss Barbara get more time, bro? I don't understand that, bro. Andrew said, what's up, Andrew? Thank you for being here. He was thinking if the hands, feet, and the head not to be able to identify the victim. And it didn't work. He fumbled, Andrew. Thank you for being here. City says, knowing he's going to jail, why he didn't tell them where the head and feet and the hands were and take that 30-year deal. Now you got 200.
force, and that was the price he paid for helping his son walk out of that apartment. As for Ashley, her head, hands, and feet have never been recovered. Without them, her official cause of death cannot be determined, and until the rest of her body is discovered, her cause of death will remain an unsolved mystery. If you enjoyed this production, check out this next one, and don't forget to subscribe.
Judge Williams. Shout out to Judge Williams for a great case today. You guys were sharp. We rocked out. Holy smokes. Let's go ahead and book these people for their crime. Damn, they still haven't found Miss Ashley's body. That's crazy.
Why did you break into Lois Walker's apartment?
We didn't break in nowhere.
You were there, you had guns, there was no key, and there was a pick. Now that adds up to breaking and entering, and that adds up to 15 years hard time.
Don't say nothing more. We don't have to answer no questions. You heard him give us our constitutionals. We don't have to answer nothing.
No, you don't. And maybe you don't have to purse a murder up either.
What's with this murder bit?
You forget Joey Coloma?
We had nothing to do with that.
Doesn't look that way.
Who cares how it looks?
Might not be that bad, Steve. Well, no question. Murder one.
Well, maybe they're just a couple of patsies. Paid muscle. Somebody hired him to rough up Joey a little bit. Who was it? Nat Keller? Morgan? Who?
You got no right to question us unless we want, and we don't want. So book us or let us go.
Book him, Dano.
Wait a minute. You got no charges.
No? I was breaking and entering concealed weapons and murder, for starters.
Office received a call about a missing person. 26-year-old Shay Bennett hadn't been seen since the day before. Deputies arrived at the Sweet Dream Inn on Plantation Road to conduct a welfare check. Her car was still in the parking lot, but there was no sign of Shay.
Look how
At
I
this
did
stage,
you.
it was a standard missing persons case.
Let's go.
But as investigators began
we got
to
an
look
extra
closer at
case
the hotel
today.
grounds, the
Spin
timeline
on
of
back.
Shay's last
We ain't
known
going
movements
nowhere.
started to raise
Settle
red
in.
flags.
Let's go. Emergency case.
The doctor's girl, so I did it home and like phone turning into a but she
Okay. Okay. Can you take me to the room? Yeah. Is there anything?
the only camera I got and it only faced down.
Guess it's that way?
Erwin was scared. And it,
Okay.
my night shift girl called and she was like, the friend is worried about her and said that she was heavily medicated, and I was like, well, go check. And she called me back and said the door was wide open, and I said, did you see anybody?
Yeah.
And she said no, so I just closed the door.
Okay.
And then around 1, I got another call about the same room, I guess the same girls.
Okay.
And like we didn't.
Okay. I heard what Auntie just said. But I think we need to run that bike to the top because I'm not totally locked in because I'm still blown away from the first case. But I want to bring y'all some sauce today, so I'm going to give you this extra emergency case. Y'all, put them bikes in the comment. Let's run this back from the top. Let's go. Morning shift, detectives. Let's work. Y'all ready to work? I thought we was working today. Hump day.
Like bite.
All right, now
Bite.
say it how I said it.
That be really sound like it really feel weird even me trying to prepare my mouth to do that. But like I say bike, street, bike, pipe. Bike, pipe. That sounds crazy. All right, that is a country. All right, let me do it. I see it. It ain't like hard and that's just back. That sounds weird.
See, I felt like you was freestyle.
14th, 2024, the Escambia County Sheriff's Office received a call about a missing person. 26-year-old Shay Bennett hadn't been seen since the day before. Deputies arrived at the Sweet Dream Inn on Plantation Road to conduct a welfare check. Her car was still in the parking lot, but there was no sign of Shay. At this stage, it was a standard missing persons case. But as investigators
we gotta wait 24 to 48 hours again.
The timeline of Shay's last known movements started to raise red flags.
I'm in there. The doctor's girl, so and man, like, phone turning into a but she
Okay. Okay. Can you take me to the room? Yeah. Is there anything?
The only camera I got and it only faced that.
Guess it's that way?
Erwin Spirit. And
thank you, Modesty. Thank you, Santiago.
Call and she was like, the
thank you,
friend
Sydney.
was
Thank you.
about her and said that she was heavily medicated, and I was like, well, go check. And she called me back and said the door was wide open, and I said, did you see anybody?
Yeah.
And she said no, so I just closed the door.
Okay.
And then around 1, I got another call about the same room, I guess the same girls.
Okay.
And like we didn't see she was.
Good. So are the phones and stuff still in the tub?
Inside room 130, the scene was far from normal.
Phones in the tub?
Shay's personal belongings were still there, indicating she never planned to leave. But the most chilling discovery was in the bathroom.
In Florida.
Both of Shay's cell phones were found discarded in the bathtub, a clear sign that someone wanted her silenced.
Yeah.
Forensic teams moved in, recovering a false eyelash near the bed and hair strands from a towel. Every surface was swabbed for DNA, turning this motel room into a critical piece of the puzzle.
That one right there, sir?
There's so much DNA around that damn motel room, but you're going to get hits on all kind of I bet you the police hate doing stuff like this in motel rooms, especially the ran down with Sleepy Dreams Inn. This don't sound like no top-notch, high-quality location. This sound like where you take your little linky poo and do the do. Wow, we in Florida.
Bennett, a 26-year-old single mother and college student, also appeared on Scrippa Boot Camp as Abintee.
Oh, Lord, she on Stripper Boot Camp. She on Stripper Boot Camp, man. Y'all don't know what Stripper Boot Camp is? That way, it's like you could go on there and hire you a little dancer for the night, pull up.
And worked as an escort and dancer. On December 13th, she went to the Sweet Dream Inn to meet 20-year-old Marine Willie.
Mother, man, I know damn well Willie. He's a Marine. He's a PFC. He ain't never have no type of woman that this young lady is. He ain't never had that whoop-de-whoop put on. Like, yeah. He done fell in love, got hooked, couldn't let go, and
Richard Ellington Jr., not knowing it would be her final meeting.
Ramirez got to tell her best friend she is pregnant, and Tashay was going to be an auntie. That's why when she didn't hear back from Bennett this weekend, she knew something wasn't right.
We were all trying to be like detectives and trying to figure out you know, where she...
We on the case now? We on the case now, friend. We here.
She said that her sister like contacted her, last contacted her at like 4 o'clock last night or so, but then she wasn't able to make contact with her again. She saw that she had been at this hotel over here because of her GPS. She contacted the staff. The staff came to her door, saw the door was wide open, but there's no one inside, you know, that they could see. So they shut the door. Then when it came up to check out, they went in there today, and they found like her 2 phones in the bathtub. That's like the only thing that's in there. And then her rental car is still out here with all of her bags and everything in the back. You were here last night, right?
Yeah.
So did you see anyone go in and out of that room or anything like that?
No.
You just were walking by those?
No, I work front desk. And they called. And they called me.
And some of the friends called you?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what did you do then?
And she called me and said that her friend, I should check on her. No, she said that is her friend at the hotel. Her name is Tisha.
What?
Bennett. I said yes. She said that she's calling her, but she's not getting her. She's on meds. And if anyone could check on her.
And she asked about security. I told her there was no security available. And I went out. Went to the room, I saw the door cracked, lifted, knocked on the door, went inside, no one was inside.
Okay. And then from there you just shut the door? Okay. Well, how do you spell your first name? You have no what she looks like? And...
No, I looked at the ID, but I don't know what she is as the gifts.
Yeah, okay.
I tried to think about who that was.
I got you.
Remember seeing her? I don't know who she is.
And she was supposed to be heading back today, correct? Or was she going to head back last night?
She was gonna head back today.
Today, okay. And then
So she
worked at Babe's, not last night, but the night before, correct?
No, she worked the day shift yesterday at 11. She was here yesterday at 11.
Yesterday at 11. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so she worked that little day.
2 o'clock.
And then she came back to the hotel. It's where you contacted her.
Yeah.
And then you said at like 5 o'clock the phone got disconnected. You couldn't track the GPS anymore.
That's why they put it in the tub.
I got you.
Good. Okay.
I looked around the room. There's an eyelash on the ground, but I'm not seeing any, like, nothing's out of place, no blood.
Well, since you're there, go ahead and just go secure that hotel room, hold it until we figure out exactly what we're going to need or have to do.
Okay.
And then you talked to the sister.
She came back to the hotel, contacted her sister at 4, saying something about she was going to cash out her some money, and then she was supposed to be heading back to Texas today.
Did you do anything else though then?
No, I haven't. I forgot to run that. I'm going to run that. The hotel is saying that's the car they believe that she was in.
Red roof inequality for sure.
I'm going to run it. But then I tried calling the phone and went straight to voicemail. Asked the sister what kind of phone she had. She said she believed. She said purple, but then she's like, I'm not sure if it's purple, but it's an iPhone. And then I'm one of the phones is purple iPhone.
Heather, you not
and you try to... You may have just
got himself in trouble.
Call, right? Yeah, and it just went straight to voicemail.
Going straight to he finna be court-martialed and put in Leavenworth. That boy finna be on brick detail for the rest of his life, busting down
in an
walls.
abandoned neighborhood in Mobile yesterday. Sheriff's office says they were notified that Bennett disappeared on Saturday.
So they found her in Mobile, Alabama? That's close, though. Right there, that's close. Florida. Right over there, the Gulf of Mexico. Well, the Gulf of America. Golly, Willie.
They say she was working at it as an escort at the time. Willie Ellington was arrested for Bennett's.
By December 7th.
Hey, man, put the handcuff, man, put the warrants in there. Let's lock Willie, little dumb self up. Willie, what are you?
You're cuffed, detective. Cuff him. Cuff him now.
18th, 2024. Investigators hit a major breakthrough. Dash cam footage from a utility truck parked near the motel captured a red Mazda CX-5 outside Shay's room. During the exact window she vanished. This footage allowed detectives to...
That's definitely Willie. He is a PFC. He just got his own little money. He done went to one of these little car dealerships and they done whapped his ass for that new Mazda, and his interest rate is 19.9. High as hell. That's Willie.
To trace the rental directly to 20-year-old Willie Richard Ellington Jr.
Malay, what's going on?
U.S. Marine stationed at NAS Pensacola. GPS data from that vehicle led a...
That boy is at Naval Air Station, Pensacola. You're not even... Boy, you got a cush-ass duty station. You are set. You are good. NAS, Naval Air Station. Boy, you are... That is cake walk. That's like being in college with a job. Straight up, bro. Straight up. And you, how you fuck that up? How you, Pensacola. It's a lot of beautiful women in Pensacola, brother. Why are you paying for coochie? Willie, you a dog, and I ain't talking about no devil dog neither. You just a nasty. You a regular dog.
Do you want to ride in the backseat of a caddy? Chop it up with an ugly dog. Do you want to ride in the backseat of a caddy? Chop it up with an ugly dog. It was 7 PM, playing love to them hoes on the PM, CBC Grill, pulling with an ugly dog, chipping on a weed stem.
Willie's over,
across
man.
the state line to a remote wooded pond in Mobile, Alabama. There, they found Shay's body hidden inside a duffel bag, submerged in the water. Physical.
And the fool used his duffel bag. He used his issued equipment. He's a idiot. Oh my God. It be embarrassing me when I see my young devil dogs because, you know, I was with the Marines, 2nd Mardiv, 2nd Tank Battalion. I did my 12. I'm in there. I'm a real devil dog. The only reason I got out because I got knee replacements because I was humping and jumping and running and doing what I was doing. Yeah. So, well, he's an idiot. It just breaks my heart to see that you did this young lady like that when it is so many. And forgive me if I seem shallow in this moment, but it is so many ladies willing to give you whatever you want them to have just because you wear that uniform, devil. And you, man, I can't get it.
Push marks in the
I
grass
don't,
at the
I
water's
hope you get
edge
life.
confirmed this was the final stop on a calculated
We live by a different code.
120-mile round trip. While Ellington's status as a serviceman gave him access to the military base, it couldn't hide the digital trail he left behind. On December 18th, 2024, the search ended in Opelika, Alabama. Police intercepted Ellington as he was attempting to board a Greyhound bus to flee the state. He was arrested on the spot and charged with first-degree premeditated, held without bond as the evidence from the motel,
They do target new recruits, Mark.
and the pond finally came together.
The only thing I would like
You're
to
right,
talk
Heather.
about is y'all's report. I read the beginning of it. You guys said that I escaped the military base. I didn't escape the military base. The rest of the stuff y'all talk about on the report, I want to have a lawyer present while I talk about it, but this, I feel like I'm being like.
Well, if you're asking for a lawyer, I can't speak to you about it.
I'm not speaking for a lawyer right now. I'm saying for this, so I'd like to speak to you about a lawyer.
Okay, I have to clarify this. If you want a lawyer right now, we cannot speak with you.
Welcome in. That is the briefing we get. Stay away from strippers. Use condoms. Do not buy any new car unless you talk to your senior leadership. He violated every one of the codes. He didn't listen in the debriefing or the briefing. He didn't have a good NCO that'll get in his. This dude, these be sad.
And me
I
and
hate
him
to
have
see
to
my brother
leave
go down like this.
because if you're asking for an attorney, we can't talk about the case with you. If you would like to give
But
us
that
your
girl didn't
side
deserve
and to
whatever
speak
it is
out
that he
on
did
whatever
to her.
you want to
She
speak
didn't
to
deserve
us about, you can do that. But I just want to make that clear, like it was when I read you this. If you ask for a lawyer, we have to leave and we have to transport you back over there. But if you would like to tell us whatever you want to tell us, then that's something you can't have a lawyer for.
Tisha, what's up? I'm sorry.
I didn't escape
Welcome in.
the military base.
Good to see
I was
you.
going on leave.
Okay, I'm asking right now. So are you retaining a lawyer or are you not retaining a lawyer?
What does that mean?
Are you wanting to speak with the lawyer right now or are you not?
Not right now. Not at this moment.
Some news, Willie. Right now, everybody thinks that you're a child molester and you like child.
What?
Because that's what we found on your phone. So correct us if we're wrong.
He's never been one of mine. He's just an ugly ass dog. He's the worst. He's the worst. He's the biggest dog we can find. You ugly. You ugly. You ugly. Bitch, I'm ugly. I represent for all the ugly doggies. Third Wall, Uptown, Cali, yo, we ugly dog. Bitch, I'm about it. And yeah, I'm ugly. I'm from where we all so ugly. And killing ain't nothing but a hobby. Don't make me do up 187 ugly. The biggest dog, y'all. He's the biggest dog I can find.
Speak with a lawyer before then.
The arrest report
Oh, they
reveals
did say it was a rental.
investigators found
Okay.
several
Appreciate that,
videos
Troy.
showing young girls 11 to 16 years old being abused. After getting another search warrant signed and downloading the entire phone, investigators say they found over 50 more pictures and videos.
I still have 3 more kids to see. Okay. And that's some of the things that we were asking him, you know, like if he had any brothers, sisters, and he just didn't want to talk to us at all, so.
Rosanna is crying for you, Willie, please.
A young girl I can give you a recap. A young dancer, 26-year-old little mama. She was out here doing her thing. She was on stripper boot camp. She was an escort as well, and she was working. So she was doing a combo. She was a combo girl. That's what we call them. I'm just letting you know, Modesty. So she was a combo girl. Willie just got out of boot camp, got stationed at the most cush uh, duty station you could find, Naval Air Station, Pensacola, as a Marine. Holy smokes. And you know the Marines are the part of the Navy. People don't know that they're the Department of the Navy. They use the Navy, people call the Marines the toy department. And you know what the Marines call Navy people, squids. Yeah, and yeah. But that's neither here nor there. He was stationed at a cush duty station. Old girl pregnant. A girl that he was, the young lady that I was telling you about, the combo girl, she was an escort, got her pregnant. She was telling her friends that she was pregnant, probably from this Marine. And guess what? She ended up in the duffel bag under a bridge. It's a sad one. It's a sad one, Modesty, for sure. Let's get back to it. Let's wrap this one up. Morning shift. Keisha, I don't know.
So I have your phone
Y'all
number.
welcome in Keisha.
You
She
wanna
is
talk to
a
me after the
detective,
fact,
a part
you know,
of the group.
But I would wait till
OG
Thursday.
detective, welcome Keisha.
Like I said,
That's
if
my
you want to come
family.
down to Pensacola. Okay, thank you. And I will send you the address that where he's going to be.
And Modesty, and I forgot. Thank you, Truck, for keeping me sharp. And he's a PDF file. He has images of 11-year-olds in his phone and stuff. He's a real piece of. And Modesty, if I was there, I would have walked in the interrogation room like this and got him like this.
And another thing, if you coming with that drama and that negativity, me,
I would have hit him with the meat and the mop.
What is being charged with? Do you know what he's being charged with? Okay.
Trev, I gave you a little rundown. Were you able to catch that too? Welcome back, bro. Hey, yeah, get my little nephew dogs together. Now they need to eat. You know,
ma'am. And then
I'm a dog lover, man. I love dogs.
Child porn, so that's like going to be more counts of it. Okay.
Thank you. While the physical evidence was overwhelming, it was the digital evidence that revealed the true darkness of the case.
Okay,
investigators recovered Ellington's phone and discovered that in the hours
and
and minutes
leading
up to the meeting, he wasn't looking for a date. He was preparing for a crime. His search history showed a calculated fixation on the mechanics. He had searched for the sound of strangulation and how to hide a body. Most disturbing was a specific query asking if someone could be convicted if a body was never found. These weren't the searches of a man in a panic. They were the preparations of someone treating
that's premeditated
as a forensic experiment. For investigators, these timestamps prove premeditation beyond a shadow of a doubt, turning his own phone into the most damning witness against him.
He had Googled things like what does a body look like, a dead body look like after 2 days? How many prostitute murders go unsolved? Does someone scream if they're being strangled?
Why do you need that?
Which part?
Which one?
The vocal, what?
The buccal
DNA swabs.
Yeah, it's
Why?
pretty DNA.
Huh?
Why?
With the DNA found in her room.
What's that to do with me?
Well, they're going to compare it. They're going to compare the DNA that they're about to take from
you finna finesse
the DNA found on her and found in her room to see if it's a match.
It's on this group.
Human research, someone fighting. That's what I'm saying.
Russian person. I don't know the name by using it.
Oh, y'all, I'm sorry, Heather. I was so in the middle when you was giving all that great information. Thank you for being engaging. Thank you for being a part and interactive. OG Detectives, welcome Heather in. Thank you for being here, Heather. Thank you for your time, energy, and your effort today. Hope you can become a part of the Ones Detective Agency family and become official detective. I hope you're having a good time. Make sure you hit the like, hit the share, and subscribe. Select the notification bell, hit the drop down, select all, and you'll get your work schedule 9:05 a.m., 9:05 p.m. daily. Tap in with us. Thank you for being here. I didn't even get to do that.
Instagram is a
I
Russian
always greet all our new
It
guests.
gives like updates and information.
You as well,
about
Brittany.
what
Thank you for being here.
And then
You guys welcome Brittany
I
as
stopped
well.
using Telegram like a long time after that. It was like, because no one.
So he jugging
here
on
uses
Telegram.
People use WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and but before I stopped, it had Telegram has this option. If you have good Wi-Fi or 5G, so like it doesn't matter where you are, if you have 5G, you press autosave.
What's up, Mark?
All
My
messages
big homie in the
and
building. What's
photos
going on, brother?
to gallery.
Hope everything good your way. I don't know if I welcomed you. I think I welcomed you,
You
Mark.
turn it on, and then when you open the chat, it'll autosave everything. I go back to using Telegram. Like I open my phone because I'm.
He's just talking in circles, bro. Okay, we get it. You use Text Now and all the apps, the talking apps, so you won't be traced on your phone. But so what?
Running out
What
of
does that mean?
storage.
We don't care.
And I'm trying to see what's taking up all the storage, and it's Telegram. I open it up.
Yes, exactly.
There's all
Heather,
that
thank
stuff
you,
on
thank
there.
you, thank you. That
And I
is
deleted
exactly
it.
what I am.
I don't
True
even
crime
know,
with a
like,
twist. Something that you
wait,
never
maybe I'll
seen.
even seen.
Thank you
I
for
deleted
recognizing.
everything.
I appreciate that.
I
That made me
wasn't the
feel
one
good.
who sent it to me, who looked for it. I didn't even know they were sending that.
So what you're saying is that it just downloaded to your phone. You didn't mean to.
They stopped at some point.
So he's saying he was on Telegram and those pictures were downloading on his phone. Now, being one of a person that used to use Telegram, no cap, I would get on there and be searching, having a conversation. It'll be a group that say, football, woo, woo, woo. You get in the group, it's 800 people. They selling weed. It's all on your phone. You in there. So he's not lying about that. That can be, but what group did you put yourself in? But they said you have more interactions. So, but I just wanted to point that out, that on the Telegram app, that can happen.
It stopped being a group chat for that, and they changed
it was group chat.
Or maybe somebody hacked it, the member, whatever it's called, but they stopped being a group chat for updates about the Russo-Ukrainian war. I don't know, maybe if one day they just decided to stop doing that and change it to something else.
Do you know why we originally had your phone?
For the disappearance of the lady.
This is what they took from you?
Yes, I picked those up.
From where?
From that hotel place. But that's besides the point. I want to speak with a lawyer before I talk about the disappearance.
Okay.
But please have it in your report that I'm not a child molester.
You just requested an attorney.
So he's definitely like, hey, I can be labeled a murderer, but I'm not a child molester. And you see, he went to telling exactly, hey, don't put that on me. Now, I didn't do that. That ain't me. That ain't me. But he ain't denying that murder, though. Golly, this is crazy.
I can't talk to you.
When the conversation turns to Shay Bennett's, Ellington stops cooperating. Throughout the interrogation, he refuses to answer further questions about the homicide. And
Cindy, yeah, and if they put that on his record, you know what's going on. But he's definitely going to
Man, he going to jail tonight. Talking about the homie in the gray and the black. You know the facts, I never relax. Everything luxury tax. And everybody here getting videos. Make sure you put a little money in the sack. What's wrong with him? Going to jail.
Andrew, you're right. He didn't report it, so
This is a GPS
he got to
report
deal
that's on
with
your
it.
phone that matches that location. I mean, I guess now you know what happens to the body.
It
after
happens,
2
but he
days.
interacted,
Last
so they can
chance
tell
for
the
you not
amount
to
of
clear
involvement.
anything up. Because
Absolutely,
like you
Juice.
said, I mean, the car you rented, the car in front of the
Maybe somebody
hotel.
hacked it.
Then if
I
you
don't-
want to
that's
say
where
that
I'm on,
you
Heather.
did
That's where
not
I'm
rent
on
the
with it.
car
I don't want to.
and have your
I don't
tarot
want to even
card before you
side with him, but
deleted it.
I'm just keeping it
The
real.
Shell station, right before you went there. It's the hotel room. If you notice, the bedding's missing. Cord that was left on the bed after you left her, including conversations of you meeting up with her. Also, your web searches. Can a murder be convicted without a body? How many prostitute murders go unsolved? Why so many sex workers go unsolved?
Without the DNA, without like actual evidence just because I searched that. That's just what circumstantial evidence right now. Where's the facts? When that buckle, what is it called, a buckle swab for the DNA? When that comes back, then we can get to talking. But he also said he was at the hotel.
Women found in creek multiple times. What happens if you leave water in a hotel? Burner phone number that don't collaborate with police. Burner phone up from China. If you change your number, will the police know? We do know. Burner phone. Can police track Snapchat? We can. Is 109 pounds, 90 pounds heavy, which is the exact pounds that Tashay Bennett puts on her ads. Missing people. How to delete Turo account. How does Turo track cars? Well, this is
Truck, you did pick that up. You did pick that up. You said it was a rental, so it was a Toro. He got a...
exactly how Turo's track cars after a subpoena. Searches before you met with Bennett. You searched power cord, which was left in the hotel room. You searched do people scream when being strangled.
PlayStation.
Documenting reality, which is not where you go to search for PlayStation
That's the only
cords.
No, I searched for my power cord for my PlayStation.
That's the only thing he denied.
That's not that one.
Okay. You also scream, do people scream when being strangled?
Just because I search stuff up doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything, right? But it means a whole lot when it's 2 hours before you meet up with somebody.
Not necessarily.
He going in there?
I mean, if I search up, hey, where's the nearest Mexican restaurant?
That's the whole
2 hours I can be Mexican food. What's that?
So I'd like to speak with a lawyer before discussing this.
That's a good idea.
Yep. Because here's the reality: we don't need you. We don't need you to talk. We don't need you to say anything. This isn't even 10% of what we have on you. So we were just being nice and giving you the chance to clear up some things if you wanted the chance. We didn't have to come. We could have told him to take you straight to the jail. But we stayed over, our time, because we wanted to give you the opportunity to, like I said, if there's something that is incorrect, if there's something
put that orange on, you got it already on.
You want to explain, we were going to give you that opportunity.
Right,
like I said, this isn't even a portion of what we have from your phone, from your locations. We've tracked you from, the beginning to the end. Your GPS, your phone.
Begin what we're going to get off your Apple Watch.
Your DNA that they just took.
The way that I study serial killers, they'll find my phone and be like, he was wanting to be one.
You don't get anything. Then we're going to take your clothes too. Because I have video of you in that after you turned in the Turo car. I pulled video from the airport, and I have you in that outfit getting out of a taxi that I've spoken with the taxi driver. They gave me the confirmation of the card you used, and your Navy Fed. And that is used when you purchase that. Like I said, we didn't need you to be here. We were being nice and giving you the opportunity. If you wanted to speak, if you wanted to, say anything about the situation, this isn't
like your mama said, clear your name. Because right now, we're the ones telling the story about what we have. And we said, hey, maybe he'll come in here, try to clear his name, try to say something was an accident, whatever it was. But no, the only thing you want to clear up is I didn't escape from the base. Okay?
It's fine.
Yeah, he was on leave. That's what he was saying.
Keep reporting about how you, someone.
And dumped her body in the water.
We gave you the opportunity. That's something that, we can say and later on you can think about is we gave you the opportunity, like your mom said, to clear your name. We gave you the opportunity if you would like to give any more information that I could add to that report.
I need to get that.
We tried. So later on down the road, you can't say that we didn't try.
By December 23rd,
He's going to
2024, Willie Richard Ellington Jr. was officially booked into the Escambia County Jail. The charges against the 20-year-old Marine were staggering.
Let's go big.
Beyond the primary count of first-degree premeditated homicide, for which he was held with no bond, investigators added multiple felony counts for public order crimes,
straight to the
obscene
bridge,
communication, and possession of obscene material. These secondary charges, carrying bonds totaling over $2 million, painted a portrait of a suspect with a deeply disturbing digital history. Amid the legal filings, the focus remained on Shay Bennett, a 26-year-old mother, student, and reality TV personality
how are you?
who went on a date that day, unaware she had been targeted by someone she barely knew.
We think that he used her occupation to go after her. Like he felt like this was someone that he could victimize and get away with it. And I think that was important. This wasn't basically a random thing. He targeted this individual because he thought that her position would allow him to get away with it.
As of
Yeah,
early
because she was an
2026,
escort.
the case continues to move through the system. The proceedings have faced significant delays due to the complexities of Ellington's military background and the dual nature of the civilian and military investigations.
Yeah.
Despite the mountain of digital evidence, a clear motive has yet to be established, leaving the court to determine how a young Marine could lead such a dark, hidden life.
Man, how we didn't get we didn't get finished on that. We can book him though. We can book Willie. He's a disappointment to the EGA, man. He's a disappointment to the Eagle Globe and Anchor for sure. Let's go ahead and book this guy up, man.
Drop it.
You're under arrest for murder. Book him down. Jury.
Welcome back, detective. We booked Willie up. We took care of Jared today. You guys did an amazing job on both cases. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My brother Darius, Doc Willis, he has a little procedure done today, so I'm not sure if Foxhole Bros is coming on tonight, if we're doing it tonight, but I'll let you know. If we do, make sure you tap in and follow me on my personal page, Uno in Real Life, so you can tap in with me and my brother Doc Willis. We just two old veterans talking about our life before, during, and after military service and our 25 years of friendship. Come kick it with the seriously lighthearted podcast that you didn't know that you needed. It's a great space for veterans to come talk about their stories and be of a like-minded community. If we don't do that tonight because he's not feeling too well, you know we back at it tonight, night shift. If you ready to rock with 1, 2, 3, 4 cases, tap in tonight. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you for interacting. If you're a new detective, make sure you hit the subscribe and the notification bell so you'll be alerted when we go live. Thank you for all the new detectives. Hey, get out today, see some of that sun, get some of that light, and you yourself go out, be light, be love, be you, because that's the only thing that God designed you to be. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for a good job today, detectives. I love you. I'll see you later. 9:05 tonight. Peace. Bo, relax, bro.
Good work today, detectives. Now y'all make sure y'all go spread light and love. And we'll see you again at 9:05 a.m. for another case from your favorite true crime reaction show with your favorite host, The Morning Krewe with UnoDaOne. This has been the One's Detective Agency.
Tell your daddy hey, boy. Tell your daddy hey, man.